My live? Okay, hey, my Legion, how you all doing today? Back with a late night movie review. It's something the Wayans brothers did because um it was Haunted House and Haunted House 2. Um, and I remember they did like the scary movies things that did good. I mean, but they only did the first two um shows, and then I guess I don't know why they left or something like that. They wanted to go a PG-13 rated route. The first two were R rated. They're both very dirty, but I mean, the first one was the most successful one. I think the third one was the second most successful, though. But a PG-13, they had like one of the Zuckers, and Neil and Pat Proft. Those are the guys who really did those. I didn't mind the other scary movies, but there's definitely a different feel to those as compared to the first two scary movies because you could get away with more stuff and it was dirtier. The same thing with the Haunted House. That was definitely R-rated stuff when Marlon Wayans started, and it was like the first one, because I never saw Paranormal Activity, right? And the first one had been a take on Paranormal Activity, and that was pretty much the focus about like the guy and his, I don't know if it was his wife or just his girlfriend, living in this house that ended up being scary. I mean, well, not scary, but scary things happening, but in really funny ways, and really funny jokes in it though. But I mean, incredibly dirty, just like Scary Movie was. I can't remember. I have to watch Scary Movie 2 was another time. I've only watched that one once. I think I only saw the first Scary Movie once too, so I should probably watch those two again. I don't really care about the other ones that much. Okay. Haunted House was 2000. Wait, so let me look. I'm not sure. I think Haunted House was 2010. Let's see. Well, the scary movies were like in the early 2000s, the first and second one. Let's see, a haunted house. Okay. Yeah, okay. A haunted house was 2013. And then the second one was 2014. Because, I mean, they both made money, though. I mean, it was a small budget. Now, I mean, the budget was real teeny tiny in both movies. The first Marlon Wayans movie, Haunted House, I think had a budget of $2 million and made like over $60 million, which is pretty good. The second one, which was a year or two later, well, no, a year later. Well, it said 2013, it might came out 2014. Wasn't as well received, but it had a bigger budget, like 3.2 million, and it still made like almost 26 million. So that's still pretty good. I mean, they still made a profit. But that was from 2013 to 2014. I know the scary movies. There's rumor that there's going to be another scary movie out. I think it's probably time. And I bet you I probably do really well, but I don't know what the budget's going to be. Because, I mean, the budgets that the Wayans brothers worked with are way higher than a Haunted House, because those were pretty low budget. See, Scary Movie. Okay, Scary Movie franchise. Okay, Scary Movie franchise. Like, these movies are way more, spent way more money on. I can just imagine they'll probably have like $100 million budget, so you never know. Okay, like the first Scary Movie. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it was the highest grossing film of the series with $278 million. Let's see. Oh shit. I like looking yeah, I like the Scary Movie, right? It had a budget of $177 million. It made 800. Oh wait, that's wait, I screwed it up. That's the whole as a whole. The first Scary Movie, I mean, it still had a big budget. It was 19 million. That's still a lot. 278 million, right? The second one was as well received. I gotta watch that again. I really do. Let me see. Yeah, that's cool. Wonder why I don't remember these movies. I never seen them. Oh, I tell you what. Um, a Haunted House and Haunted House 2 is really good. I want to see 50 Shades of Black. That's one that they did based off 50 Shades of Grey. That's their Marlon Wayans brothers. I bet you that'd be funny too. Well, I mean, these are like super. There's like classic slapstick in it, you know, like somewhat reminiscent of like the old days, like I don't know, like Marx Brothers and Three Stooges, but with cursing in it, right? And then there's like really all out dirty humor in it. Yeah. Are you just talking about? Are you talking about Haunted House or Haunted House 2? They're really good. They're really good. I'm trying to think of the famous people in it. Haunted House had Marlon in it, and they had like Cedric the Entertainer came in there, and then it had I can't remember that one guy's name. And I know the second one had like Jamie Presley in it. And while Cedric the Entertainer came back, it had what's that? Rick Overton was in it, and also that professional wrestler. Yeah. Oh, do you bet? Oh, okay. Wait, I think you'll like them. They're both on Tubi TV, Spoof. I think you'll like them though. They're really funny. But I mean, there's differences in here. If you want to, here, wait a second. Let me hold on. I mean, I think they're both on Tubi TV. If you want a good laugh, I mean, but a lot of the comedy's really raunchy though. But I think sometimes like these movies can make a profit if the budget is low. You know, because sometimes they have like these. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I didn't see this. I think I saw it on. I mean, well, I didn't go to the movie theater till the time when I didn't go to the movie theater, you know. And I didn't start going to the movie theater. I mean, I went to the movie theater once in 2015, and then later that year, yeah, I went to the Horror Fest with John. I watched movies at the. I was with my sister the 2 nights. We watched stuff at the Warner Brothers Theater, right? And you know, I started hanging out with John like 2006. You know, we started watching movies like The Witch and stuff. But we'd go to a movie, then you know, get something to eat. Yeah, but oh crap! Hi, Spoof. I didn't hear it beep. I'm sorry.
Hi,
Hi, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Let me move this so I don't. Oh,
So, are the movies really funny? Are they worth
I thought
watching?
so. I'm super dirty though. I mean, it's like, well, just
Well,
imagine like,
I like dirty humor, so that's fine.
oh, it's really good. It's called Haunted House and Haunted House 2.
Uh huh.
It's different than Scary Movie because the budget's a lot lower. You know what I
Uh
mean?
huh.
But playing theaters, it did pretty. Think, I mean, the combined budgets was like. That's weird. I talk about money, but if you go on Wikipedia, usually they'll have. It's a lot better TV because it's like it's send you all over the place. They have like a
Uh
big
huh.
like a box with a thing about the movie and the stats and stuff. And it'll say like budget and then how much it made usually. And both those movies combined made like what five? What the budget was like 5.5 million, and then it made let me think like almost $86 million. So that's not too bad. I think you'll like it. I know
I'll
you'll
have
like
to check
Terrifier
them
3
out.
though. That's really good. Yeah,
Is
it's
it the
really good. I mean,
Wayans?
like,
The Wayans brothers are in it?
well, Marlon Wayans is in it, but I don't think the Wayans brothers produced it though. But it's really
Oh,
funny.
okay. Yeah, I googled it, but I just scanned through
Funny,
everything,
it's really
and
funny. Yeah, I think you'll like it.
I probably will. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah. Well, I remember I saw. I think I saw the first one on. I couldn't remember if I saw a second one because they're not that memorable.
Um.
I mean, I guess like you said, the Paranormal Activity, like the first one was like they just set up a bunch of cameras in a house, and that was pretty much the whole movie with the
Yeah.
ghost. Yeah, that's how the first one is, and then the second one has a bunch of other stuff like Annabelle. They mentioned
Hmm.
Annabelle and like uh, Marlon Wayans has his relation with Annabelle, and then she like she ended up stalking like he in his car and all this other stuff. It's pretty funny.
That is funny. Wow.
Yeah, I like it. It's really good. I mean, it's good laughing and stuff. You know, and it gets well. They spent a little. I mean, that one's not quite as good as the first one, but they're both really funny. They're watching. You know, I think you'll enjoy them. I forgot about that, but they're both on Tubi. I like Tubi TV. You know.
Uh-huh. I've not
Yeah.
gotten into Tubi TV because of the commercials.
Mm.
And I set up an account there on my
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
And then I went and verified my age, but then the next time I logged in, it wanted me to verify my age
Really?
again, and it kind of pissed me off, and I never went
Oh
back.
man.
It's like, I'm not
Oh.
gonna verify my age every time I turn on Tubi TV.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That
I
is
mean,
dumb.
yeah, but I mean, but there's plague on there though. I mean, that's one place I know it's plague. It's definitely worth watching though. It's funny. I mean, like I said, my favorite part from I watched Student Bodies again when we were talking about it. Like I said, I love the football game. I always, but a guy was serving the hot dogs though. Said, "You want a hot dog?" He said, "Yeah, here's the mustard." He sprayed it in his face, and you want a drink? He threw it in. That was so funny. I just like silly humor like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, but they never had like a lot of those people never really went on to do a whole lot other than that. I think it was like I wish I knew what the budget of the movie was. They couldn't spend that much money on it. And it made like 5.5 million, so that it was they I guess they considered it a failure. And then when it was on TV, I guess it became a cult following. But I never remember being on TV though. You know?
I never saw it. But like I said, 2013 is when I first started dating my husband,
Yeah,
and we didn't do stuff. Well, for one thing, he worked a different schedule than I did. He was
yeah,
on night shift, and I was on day shift back then in
yeah.
2013 with the job he had. And but on weekends, like we would just hang out at the house, and then at
Yeah,
night we would go to the bar and hang out with our friends. We had a lot of friends at this one bar.
that's
Like
cool.
there was a huge group of us, yeah. So we would go there on actually we would go there on Friday nights because he worked Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
So, he would come home from work Friday morning and sleep, and then Friday night we would go to the bar and hang out with all our friends. Like we had a really big friend group at this bar,
Well, that's
and we
awesome.
would go there and hang out all night. And then on Saturdays would be like recovering from the hangover. So
Yeah.
we would just hang out at home and watch TV, and then Saturday night we would go out to dinner or go to the bar.
Well, that's cool. What was that?
Yeah,
I remember that one video you did. I don't know if the sound is better now. I positioned this better. It doesn't seem like it's. I think it's the way I had my laptop positioned. I think this is better right here. It's not losing signal or anything like that.
it seems good.
It seems. Oh, cool. What was that place you went to? It was like some German bar or something like that. You did a couple of videos. I can't remember. When there was a bunch of people there. This was a long time ago. Do you remember?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
When I was in Tennessee, we went to a German restaurant and I
No,
filmed some of that. Did it show like the cuckoo clocks and stuff like that?
I think
Or
so. I think so. Yeah.
yeah, there was a German restaurant in Tennessee that we would
Oh,
go to, and it was pretty good.
oh man. I remember a long time ago we went to Harmony, PA. I'd never been there before. And it was a small place. We went to some barbecue place and I
Uh-huh.
did a video inside and that was like the most coziest place in there though. It looked like it was like in someone's like living room and there was a TV there.
Yeah.
And they sold like something like I got like some Mississippi mud barbecue or something. I can't remember what it was. And it was just looked so cozy in there. I can't remember what the heck it was called though. I'd have to look. I could send you the video when I can find it. I might have played it before. I can't remember. And they were playing like Andy Griffith on the TV. And usually with a place like people would just go and pick up stuff, and then it's like you get charged by the pound, you know. But for life,
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what it was.
Man. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't. My real good friend was from Germany,
yeah,
and I had never had German food before, but she invited me and my husband over. It was when me and my husband were still dating. We
Yeah.
weren't married yet. Uh, she invited us over for a dinner party at her house with some of her friends, and she made us a German meal from scratch. Like she had spent the whole day cooking,
Oh,
and
okay.
oh my gosh, l- I I love German food. It was so good.
Oh, it
She
sounds good.
made Jaeger schnitzel,
Ooh.
um, red cabbage,
Yeah.
and potato balls.
Oh man, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh, potato balls are really good. I really liked the potato balls.
Yeah.
And there was some kind of German cucumber salad. I
Ooh.
didn't eat that because I don't like
Oh, I
cucumbers.
love cucumbers. Yeah.
But and then she made homemade apple
Yeah.
strudel. Is it
Yeah.
strudel or streusel?
I
Strudel.
said strudel, strudel. Yeah. I don't
Homemade
think I've
apple
had
strudel.
strudel.
Oh my gosh. It was the best food ever.
Well, that
And
sounds good.
because my first German meal was made from scratch from my very good friend, um, it's hard to find a German restaurant that I like. And there used to be a really good one here, but unfortunately, before the pandemic, they closed down.
Oh no.
It was successful. It's just right before the pandemic, the owner got injured and
Oh, I see.
couldn't keep up with the restaurant.
Wow.
It was so sad. It was the best German food, but I've yet to find a German restaurant here in Texas that's good.
Mm,
After those two,
yeah.
there's this place in downtown Fort Worth called Edelweiss,
Yeah.
but it's not good. The owners sold it, and they sold it to people that aren't German,
Oh no, it's not
and
good.
just expected them to keep up
Yeah.
with their recipes, and
Yeah.
they don't, and it's horrible. The food's
Wow.
horrible at Edelweiss. It used to be good back in the day, but it's not now.
Oh. Well.
Uh, so yeah, there's not a good German restaurant here.
Wow.
One year for Christmas, me and my husband
Yeah.
went in to this German town in
Yeah.
Texas, uh, specifically to eat the German food and
Yeah.
just visit the town. It's a nice place to visit for Christmas, but unfortunately, since it was Christmas, all those places were closed.
No, that's a
So
shame.
we still didn't find a good German restaurant.
Well, I know, like out when I was stationed in Fort, yeah, Lucius Lake concerning the girls in Germany, they made a place called La Casa that had like a combination of like American food and German food. That's probably the best restaurant I've ever been at. You know, right outside Post. You know,
Uh huh.
on that place it's called Muddy Creek Barbecue. I had like the chicken breast with a hot barbecue sauce. And I had Muddy Creek potatoes. That's what it was, and baked beans. That's the place, the most homiest place I've ever been to.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And it was like Mississippi style food. Is that what you were saying?
Well, I thought it was Mississippi Mud, but it just said Muddy Creek Barbecue. I
Uh-huh.
could I could uh I can send you. Let me. I
That's
can.
interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. But I mean, I think the atmosphere was just so neat. Okay, let me. 'Cause I like barbecue. There's not really a whole lot of good barbecue places around here, though. You know what I mean?
Um, Hi,
Mhm.
Aiden Art.
I eat an art, buddy.
Man, I'm in Texas. We have our pickings of barbecue places that are good.
I know you're lucky.
Like usually the little hole in the wall places
Yeah,
are the best places to get barbecue.
yeah,
But there's actually this chain restaurant called Hard
yeah,
Eight Barbecue, and
yeah.
their barbecue's just amazing.
Oh, is that the one that has like that type of pop that says Hard Eight on it, or is that something else?
I don't know that they have their own
Oh,
pop.
okay. Well, there's something else, or maybe it was eight. I can't remember. Someone sent it to me. Here's a look at the restaurant and what I had. I mean, this was a long time ago.
That's cool. I need to use the
Oh,
bathroom.
oh wait.
In a half of a mile, turn left onto West Calvert Street.
It's in Harmony, PA. A real small place, but for that
I
barbecue
need to
place
use
is
the
really good.
bathroom. I need to use the bathroom.
That's what it looked like right there.
Hey, my Legion, how you all doing?
Okay.
Over here at Muddy Creek Barbecue. I got chicken breast.
Yeah.
There was it's a full chicken breast cut in half. The baked beans. I got the Muddy Creek
That's
potatoes,
Muddy
which is
Creek.
potatoes, cheese, pulled pork, and onions
Yeah,
together.
that looks pretty good.
So go ahead and try this out. I got hot
Wow.
barbecue sauce. Put it in here.
Yeah, it's like potatoes, pulled pork, cheese, and onions. That's not too bad. That's the. I mean,
And I
this,
said I got
I'll show you what the place
Boy,
looks like.
that's really hot.
But it looks like you're in like
This is
someone's
really good.
like house or
Chicken.
something like that. I mean, I like the atmosphere there.
Skin.
Uh-huh.
I was there. My niece was filming me. It was me, my sister,
Like
my
baked
niece,
beans
I
out.
think. And
Baked
I
beans
think
are
they're playing
fantastic. Real good hot.
what that one
Barbecue
place?
sauce. And Muddy Creek potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the potatoes were really good. I mean, they all like one color because of like
They're good, yeah.
stuff, but it was really good. I think you'd like
It's actually another nice little place. Or just outside of Pittsburgh, right?
it. The Harmony Field,
In Harmony.
Outside of Zillionople.
Jolie,
Zille.
yeah. Oh, hey, Randy Costello, how you doing, buddy?
I'm here with my niece and
Hi,
Taylor.
Aiden. Hi,
Well, my
Randy.
niece and my sister, niece
Hey,
and my
Randy.
sister. And we're having a nice time. I give all this a 10 out of 10. How's everything? Really good?
Man,
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I treated
So
him
until
out.
next time, everybody, please. Care
I think I took a look at what the place looks like, though. I love the look like that.
Yeah, it's a nice, quaint little place.
uh-huh.
It looks like someone's like living room, kind of.
I'm gonna film you guys.
It's very Southern style.
Yeah, I like
Muddy
that.
Creek
I think
Barbecue.
it's really cool.
Where'd you say
My
we were,
niece
Tay?
right there.
Where'd you say we were? We're in Harmony?
Yeah, we're in Harmony, PA.
Oh, we're in Harmony. That's awesome.
Everything's great, Randy. Thank you.
Hi, Randy. I'm sorry.
What was I going to I was going to
Yeah.
tell you, over here, we used to have this barbecue place.
Yeah.
That was a buffet. That was all you
Oh,
can
man.
eat.
Oh, that sounds
And
good.
back when I was like 23 years old, I was dating this guy that discovered it. And so we were like, I was 23 and he was 25. But it's all you can eat. And back then it was like $12, which included a drink and all
Oh,
you
that's
can
good.
eat.
Yeah.
And the buffet had ribs, brisket,
Yeah.
ham, chicken, sausage.
Yeah.
It had all the meat. And then
Awesome.
it had like potato salad.
Yeah.
Their beans, they just did ranch style beans and they threw some jalapenos in it to spice and to make it spicy. But ranch style beans with jalapenos is actually pretty good.
Oh, it sounds good.
And I like ranch style beans. They had potato salad and coleslaw, all that stuff, and it was all you could eat.
Oh, that sounds good. I mean, 'cause a lot of times those barbecue places be really expensive, like charging like $20 for like a pound of brisket.
Yeah.
And the brisket's so good, and that's oh man, it's so good. I was like, oh man, it's all gone now. You know what I mean?
But what happened was because I mean, this place was open forever.
Oh wow.
I mean, like even me and my husband would eat there.
Yeah.
I introduced my husband to the restaurant,
Yeah.
and what happened is, the people got old, so they retired and handed the restaurant over to their family members
Yeah.
who ran it into the ground, and now it's closed,
Yeah, I figured.
which is so sad because it was their barbecue was so good. Like they would go to barbecue competitions. And this place made so much money, they were only opened on the weekends.
Oh wow.
They were open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's it. And on Sundays, they closed early.
Well, I went to a very unusual place called the Q Abade barbecue, and it was like themed after the Big Lebowski. It was a barbecue place. It was really weird, but it was neat though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we ate there though. It was pretty cool. I filmed the whole place, and then like it was. I mean, it was definitely a unique experience. I think I was in Fairview or something like that. I've only been there the one time, And then that one barbecue place you went to. Oh, what was it that? Federal Smokehouse won like best barbecue place, but um, I made a mistake. I got smoked wings, and I don't think they smoked them long enough. Though I was really disappointed with them.
Oh
I'd
no,
rather,
that sucks.
yeah. I mean, it was like $10 for 8 of them, and it's like I don't think they cooked them long enough. Next time if I go there, I should have got like 2 orders of their bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Those were really good. They were like $1 a piece though. I should have got another order of those. That would have been really way better.
I just ate barbecue Friday night
What
from
sounds?
the Hard Eight barbecue.
Yeah,
That place is so good. I got chicken
yeah,
because I'm really trying to cut down on like red meat, and
yeah.
so I got chicken. Their chicken is so good. That's the only place I would order barbecue chicken. Like usually if I go to a barbecue place, I'm gonna get the brisket
Yeah,
or like a chopped beef sandwich, and
yeah.
sometimes I'll get pulled pork. It depends. It depends on where I'm at because some places, like here in Texas, they're not as good with the pulled pork. That's more of like a Tennessee thing with the pulled pork.
Oh, okay.
Texas is better with brisket. Brisket's the specialty in Texas for barbecue, but
Okay.
I'll get pulled pork sometimes, depending on the restaurant, because some places they overcook it and it's dry, and I don't like
Yeah.
that. I like my pulled pork moist.
Well, I don't blame you. You know what I like is I mean, I never even thought about trying it before. I had smoked turkey. Smoked turkey is really good.
Oh yeah, smoked turkey is so
Oh,
good.
so good.
We've ordered smoked turkeys before for Thanksgiving
Yeah.
because we host Thanksgiving at my house,
Oh, that sounds good.
and we've done the roast turkey a few times, and it's so good.
That sounds good. 'Cause I had
Hmm.
like, well, that place at Federal Smoker was that place. Remember I told you about like the sausage? 'Cause I love sausage, but they cut it a weird way and it was
Uh-huh.
like they cut it lengthwise instead of like in the slices. They cut it lengthwise, and like it's really tough to make through that the casing though. Remember I was telling you about the
Uh-huh.
casing? They cut it the wrong way. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
impossible to bite down. That was a big letdown though. You know what I mean? They
Uh-huh.
should. I don't know why they did. They just do slices down like slice like a regular like you slice a regular sausage instead of like down the
Uh-huh.
middle. Yeah.
Hey, Randy, but when Jews cook brisket, do they smoke it on a smoker or do they bake it in the oven? I'm only asking because when I've seen it on TV, like on The Big Bang
Yeah.
Theory, that one guy was Jewish and his mom would cook brisket all the time, and she cooked it in the oven.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. Yeah, traditionally they bake it. There's a difference in flavor. Like smoking a brisket on a smoker, that's the best way to do it. And you cook it all night with mesquite wood. Like you want to cook it. The last brisket we made here, when we had a smoker, we cooked it for 24 hours
Wow.
on the smoker. And I actually sat up all night tending the fire because you have to keep it at the
Yeah.
same temperature the whole time. That temperature can't change.
That's awesome.
So I sat up all night putting wood and charcoal in the
Yeah.
fire to keep it at the right temperature.
That sounds
Yeah, it's so good and tender and
good.
moist.
That sounds really good.
The
I
key
mean,
is to keep it at the same temperature the
yeah,
whole time, and I cannot remember for the life of me what that temperature was. I think
yeah,
it was 250 degrees.
yeah. I can't remember what the different types of barbecue are. There's like Memphis and then Kansas City and then like what uh Texas and what was it, South Carolina or something like that. I can't remember what the differences are. I mean, they have like the vinegar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually it's the sauce that's the
yeah,
difference, and
yeah.
also, if I'm not mistaken, Texas is the only state that really focuses on brisket. The other states mainly deal with pulled pork.
Oh, I do. Hey, Todd. Yes, I do. The Tingly Ted's hot sauce. My review that's coming up tomorrow, Spoof. Um,
Hi, Todd.
yeah, Todd was the guy that was kind of sending me that package a couple days ago.
Uh-huh.
And you know who Ed Sheeran is, the singer, I guess?
Yeah.
He made his own barbecue. Tingly Ted's barbecue, kind of like it's like a tomato based. So it's kind of like it tastes like a ketchup sauce.
Yeah, there's one state that does like a
Yeah.
mustard barbecue sauce. I can't remember what city it was. It might have been
Ooh.
Kansas City.
I've
Kansas
had like
City?
yeah. Well,
But I
I
I'm
think it
not
was
for
Carolina.
sure.
Well, Carolina barbecue. I think it was like a mustard, vinegar mustard. But I had one that was really good. Yeah. All right. Thank you, buddy,
Maybe
for
it
that.
was North Carolina.
Yeah.
I can't remember because one of the states has a mustard sauce instead
Yeah.
of most places use a tomato based sauce
Yeah.
that's a reddish,
Yeah.
dark red color.
Yeah. I know my favorite still like what was it? Oh, I mentioned before.
I'll
Bullseye
tell you
barbecue. Yeah.
I'll tell you what Tennessee has
What's that?
that was really good that
Yeah.
they serve with Tennessee does pulled pork
Yeah.
and they serve it with this thing called hoe cakes.
Oh, really?
And I think it's cornmeal pancakes
Ooh, that sounds
that
good.
you eat as bread. Like you don't put
Yeah.
syrup on them, but
Yeah.
it's like I think if I remember correctly, it was cornmeal pancakes is what it looks like.
Ooh, sounds
And
good.
it's made with cornmeal. And you eat them with the barbecue, and it's
Yeah.
so good. Those whole cakes are good. I wish we had something like that here.
That sounds really good.
Well, and the other weird thing they did over there that I never heard of in Texas is that they do pulled pork sandwiches, but they put coleslaw on it.
Well, I've seen that before. Some places do that. Did you know I had what was it? I had deep fried barbecue before. I think
Oh, that's
Uh,
interesting.
it was at this one fair. It was like, let me see. I can't remember what it was. It was
It seems like that would ruin the barbecue. Like, what
yeah.
kind of meat was it?
Well, let me look it up because I can't remember. It was from the fair like a year or so ago. They had a
Uh-huh.
place called Pig Out Barbecue. I didn't go to the fair this year.
It must have
Let's
been
see.
pork if it was called pig out barbecue.
I think. Let's see.
It seems like deep frying uh, barbecue meat would dry it out. Was it dry?
Let's
Like
see.
I really like brisket. Some places their brisket's dried out and it's
Yeah.
just like it's like
Here it is.
eating it has the barbecue flavor, but the
Yeah.
texture is like eating like a cork board or something. It's a weird
Oh
texture.
man.
So
Yeah.
I'm real picky on how my brisket's cooked. I don't
That's
like the
cool.
dried out brisket. I like it
Oh,
moist. Moist is good for brisket.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a deep fried barbecue wrap. It had like a quarter pound of pulled pork, slice of cheese, dill pickles, and a little sauce. It was wrapped up in a flour tortilla and deep fried with a couple onion rings. That's what it was.
Oh, that sounds good. Good night,
And
Todd.
this, all
Thanks
right.
for stopping
Oh, good night,
by.
Todd. Thank you very much for everything you did, buddy. Yeah,
I
Todd's a
should
really
be
good
in
guy.
bed. It's almost
I
three
know you
o'clock
got
in the
woken up.
morning and I have to
Yeah,
work.
I
Yeah,
know.
I don't want quirky brisket either.
What
The Hard Eight barbecue place that I go to,
it was good.
their brisket's nice and
Yeah.
moist, and their chicken. Oh my gosh, their smoked barbecue chicken is so good. It
What
doesn't
else?
need sauce. It's moist. It's not overcooked. I don't like overcooked chicken either.
No, I don't either. I like it when it falls off the bone, but depending on what it
Yeah.
was. They used to have like the one Giant Eagle before they changed everything. They used to have like these super saucy chicken wings in like
Uh-huh.
these tables, and they were there long enough that it would fall off the bone. It was so good. And then they
Yeah.
changed everything. That was like you get like 3 breaded wings for like a dollar a piece or something like that. They changed everything around. It used to be like $4 or $5 a pound. We used to get those all the time.
Um,
It was so good. Well, this was like in the early '90s, and of course they changed management. They changed everything around. It wasn't the same thing, and that Giant Eagle closed down. That's like the
yeah.
one chain out of Pittsburgh. I know George did a video and he kept calling it Giant, which I thought was funny.
He kept calling it what?
Giant Eagle instead of Giant Eagle.
Oh,
Just like
that
he
is
said, remember he
funny.
said David instead of saying David Bowie, remember? In one of
Oh,
his
I didn't know
videos.
he did that.
It's a long time ago, though. I mean, it's just little things like that. No big deal.
I don't
You
watch
know?
him often, but I watched him the other night. I watched him because my friend messaged me. He's like, "Man, have you seen
Yeah,
George lately? He's not looking good." I was like, "No, I
yeah.
quit watching him." So I went over there, and yeah, he's not looking very healthy.
Uh-uh.
He's lost
I
some
don't
weight.
mess with.
Like
Yeah,
the it looks like he's lost weight in an unhealthy way. Like he
yeah,
looks sickly. He looks
yeah,
sickly, and his voice isn't as loud and boisterous as it used to be.
yeah,
I'm kind of worried about George.
yeah. I am too. I mean, I don't mess with the guy. You know what I mean?
Uh
I don't know
huh.
if people still bug him or not. I don't know if they do or not. I don't know. Um, I have no idea. I know Miller was bad at him, but
Well, Miller gets mad at everybody,
uh,
so I mean, it's really pretty much impossible to
yeah,
please Miller.
yeah. Well, I
You
mean,
have
he
to
really,
agree with everything he
yeah.
says
I know.
and
Yeah,
only talk to people that he wants you to talk to.
yeah. Well, I know he wanted me to do a reaction to his one video, so I did. I don't think he even commented on it. You know, so
I
I
haven't
said,
seen him around today.
I don't know. He's not around. I don't think.
I haven't seen him today. Like he
Uh,
hasn't posted any videos. I
mm,
haven't seen him. Like I
uh,
watched Richard's stream while I was doing some
yeah,
housework,
yeah,
and I didn't see Miller in there.
no,
Granted, I wasn't really looking at chat because I was
yeah.
doing laundry.
Oh, I understand. Um, I think the last thing I think he did was like my ballot was stolen,
Uh huh.
right? And then I said, yeah, it was stolen because you did a video about me. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I saw him on Saturday because that's when he posted his Heather Wade video
Yeah,
about you.
yeah.
But I don't think I've seen him around today.
I gave him closure though, 'cause I'm sure he was worried about what happened to that thing. Probably spent a lot of money on it, so now he knows what happened to it. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh,
she likes Star Trek. She doesn't
yeah.
like Star Wars.
Oh, that's cool. But no, she's cool. So I like Heather. I mean, she was hyped up so much. I was like, you know, I tried to call in when they had a guest on it, but then when she had open lines, it was a lot easier to go up there. So I
Um,
did the first night, and then and then I didn't go on until like last night again. It was she's cool. I like talking to her. No, no, no. It was last week and then this week. I think Richard tried to go up there. He tried once. He gave up. And I was up there, and both Melanie and Chloe loved the chat. I thought it was a good conversation we had. You
that's
know,
cool.
yeah. And she likes heavy metal, which is cool. Because I guess it was something like if she gets somebody subscribed, she played Iron Maiden doing Dancing Queen, which was funny. I don't know if that was AI generated or something, but that was really clever.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. I liked it. It was just weird though because she went to call me and then I was watching a movie. I went to hit the button. I hit the wrong button. I was, oh crap! I thought I got on the air. I was saying, oh crap! I was saying, oh shit, like that. Oh no, she's gonna kill me.
Oh, don't cuss on her show because
No, no,
she will block you.
no, I won't. I mean, I didn't. I thought I did because I thought I hit the wrong button, but no, I didn't. I don't. I usually don't curse that much anyway. So you know what I mean. You just talk normal. You don't have to. You don't have to cuss. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, sometimes if let's say if you have like that brisket, it's really good. You might say, "Well, that's good. That's damn good." Might like that, but or if you fall on the ice, you swear, but that's different.
don't say any curse words on her
No,
show. It
I
really
won't.
pisses her off.
I won't. I won't. She's really nice though. I mean, I don't do no cursing. I haven't said heck and darn it. We're in deep doo doo or what have you.
Mm,
And I heard what she said. When I don't know what Miller said. And he's like, "Don't you dare use bad language. I have a dump button. I'm not afraid to use it." Remember?
yeah, and
I don't know
then
what
she
he said though.
ended the call.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
as
know what
soon
he
as you
said.
cuss, she ends the call
Yeah,
because Art. That's how Art Bell did it.
yeah,
So she's just following what Art Bell did.
Well, I don't blame her though. I mean, you don't know who the heck to have up there. You don't know if they're going to be saying curse words or what have you. It's like I don't know I don't know how you could screen somebody, before having
You
them up.
can't. Well, I mean, even if you screen someone,
Yeah.
they'll still go on the air and do what they're going to do. Screening them's not going to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true.
I think they used to do that on Howard Stern all the time.
Yeah.
They would screen a call, or I've seen it on talk shows or calling radio shows where they'll screen the call before they go on the air,
Yeah.
and then when the person gets on the air, that's not what they talk about.
Oh, I got you. Well, I mean, sometimes I remember back in the day, you used to have like that Dennis Miller Live on
Mhm.
HBO, and there was a couple of times where I would call up and then I'd get through, and then you could hear like the whole show, and then like behind the scenes, like they do like a warm up to try to get the crowd going and stuff. And I remember like I guess the phone you could hear it both ways, and then I heard Dennis Miller say, "Hey, with the monkey." I laughed just a little teeny tiny bit, and then he
Mhm.
hung up on me. It was like his behind the things. I remember they had Quentin Tarantino on there, and he was going to say like, "Well, I was going to mention this one movie, but it's like so cliche and stuff like that." And I got to hear like real behind the scenes talk a little bit. I mean, it was such a long time ago. I don't remember it though. But a lot of times it was tough getting on the show because they only have like 5 minutes for questions. So it's only a half-hour show, and they said, "Well, I'm sorry you didn't have time to get your question." And so it's okay. I know with Chris Farley, they burned through all the questions because all he did was like answer yes or no, and that was it. He
Oh,
wasn't good at
wow.
answering questions. Yeah, I think they had like 15 questions. They burned through in like 3 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, all he did was just say yes or no. He didn't like answer questions that well. I mean, I wish I would have called it on that show, but no big deal. That was a long time ago.
Uh,
Well, I only got through well, I mean, I got through before, but I mean, I never got on the air except for the with David Spade. And that was about the Beavis and Butthead thing.
uh-huh.
If you thought Beavis and Butthead was a good representation of Generation X, and that's like, and he said, "Well, I don't think all Americans are cartoons," which was kind of funny. Yeah, he was being his regular self.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that was it. That was kind of cool. And that's the one I can't find on YouTube either, where they had that cough. Maybe they might have. I'll have to look again. Or just like they had all these episodes of Win Ben Stein's Money. And my one friend that Hari Nair was on there, he was Indian. He was like the smartest guy in the school. He was on that show. And I was like, "Oh my God, I bet you that's my guy from high school." My dad said, "That's not him." And it was.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he didn't win Ben Stein's money though. I wish I could find that episode though. That's like one of the ones that I can't find. The figures.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to a really small
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Like in my graduating class, there was only 12 of us.
Oh wow.
Uh, a guy from my high school
Yeah.
got on Survivor and won. He
Yeah.
won the season of Survivor that he was on.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool because, I went to a really small school. So the odds of someone that I know from my school getting on a show like Survivor is slim. So I couldn't
Oh
believe it.
wow.
Yeah, he got on the show and he won.
Oh, that's awesome. You don't
Yeah.
see that anymore. You know what I mean?
See what?
I mean, you don't see like people that being on like all these reality shows and stuff.
Yeah. My man, one of my friends is on Family Feud coming up soon, actually. One of my friends
I
that I
like.
used to work with, I saw a Facebook post the other day that
Yeah.
her family was on Family Feud.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. I'm gonna
I
have
know.
to
Yeah.
ask her when it's gonna air because I can't remember. She posted on there when it was gonna air, but I already forgot.
Well, that one girl, burp girl, I know, that Christina Kauf, she won something that stand League of Legends competition where if you have like an unusual superhero, they'll make like burp girl, and he was fighting this guy named Upchuck, and this
Uh,
one girl was named Dandruff and stuff. I the short film's on is on YouTube too. I did a review of it as well, but it was cool. And then I guess she was on Let's Make a Deal, the one with Wayne Brady. She was on that too, which I thought was
mhm.
cool.
That
Yeah,
is cool.
yeah.
Your sound's cutting in and out sometimes.
Oh crap! I don't know what it is. It's a laptop or something. Let me take. I had it positioned a certain way, and I moved it. Of course. Is it better now?
I mean, it's okay now. It's hard to tell because it's just very random. Like
Yeah, I
sometimes you're
don't know why.
fine and sometimes you're
Yeah.
not. Like your signal keeps dropping or something.
Mm. I wish you'd stop doing that. But I don't know some I
Well, you
bunch of
might need to
stuff.
call your internet provider and ask them
Yeah,
to come check the equipment because if you've had the same equipment for years, it might
yeah,
just need to be replaced.
yeah. That's true.
They might not charge you for it if they're just replacing the one that you already
Yeah,
have. I mean, it
that's
depends on the
true.
company. Some
Yeah,
companies don't charge you
yeah,
to replace them.
uh,
You should check into it.
yeah. I know. I've been doing a lot of live streaming though. I know that. It
Uh,
used to be good. I think it's some of the positioning too of it. I had a stream that I had it positioned a certain way, and then of course I moved it
yeah,
because it's Wi-Fi. If it was like connected, but like a wire router and stuff, that would be perfect.
yeah. Like we had our cable company come out and replace
Oh,
our
that's cool.
router last year
Oh,
because
that's
it
cool.
apparently was outdated. We'd been using the same router for 13 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it was time to replace it.
Yeah,
They're like, "Yeah,
yeah,
no
probably.
wonder, because we started losing signal on the Wi-Fi like that, where it would just come in and out, and what it ended up being that the router needed to be replaced,
Okay, that's cool.
and they didn't
But I mean,
charge
if you get a
us."
chance, yeah, if you get a chance, I definitely recommend Haunted House and Haunted House 2.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, Tubi TV a bunch of crap because it's right there. So see because both are
Yeah.
right there. And it's neat because after it ends, it's like about like I don't know, 15 seconds later, it plays the second one.
Uh-huh.
And then I know I watched almost all the second one. I was like, well, I saw you did a video. I was like, well, I said hi at the end. So I said, you
Yeah.
said you were up. So I thought, man, I'd go live. I got finished watching the movie. Both good. I probably give the first one like a 9.5 out of 10, and it's
Mhm.
8.5 out of 10. But they both have a lot in it, though. I think you'll like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired of people accusing me of being married to people I'm not
I
married
know.
to.
I know. It's weird. I don't know
My
why they
husband
did
doesn't
that
do you
for it.
and on top of that, my husband is very busy at his job. He
Yeah.
goes in at like 6 in the morning until and works till 5 at night.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time to be making a bunch of polls and memes and all this shit that
Yeah.
they're accusing my husband of doing.
I know.
He doesn't have time for that. He barely even gets on the internet because
Yeah.
he works his ass off. My
I know.
husband's working his ass off
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. I know he does. I mean, it's just weird because I
He's
know
not on
he.
fucking YouTube.
Yeah. I know. That's
Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
no, no, no. You can cuss. I don't care. Well, tell him I said hi. I haven't said hi to him in a while.
Okay.
But I know. I mean, the whole thing with the whole Autumn Wren thing a long time ago. I'm not trying to start bringing up. Remember?
Yeah.
He was mad. He said he wanted to stay off YouTube for a while. Remember? I think he got upset with YouTube or something.
Uh,
Remember? That was a long time ago, though.
that
Or you
was a
said
long
he,
time
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I don't
I'm not trying
remember.
to bring that back up again, but
Um, no, the only thing my husband's asked is that I do not live stream on my channel.
oh,
He
okay.
doesn't want me live streaming on my channel, and he doesn't want me posting any videos similar to what I posted tonight.
Oh, okay. I got you.
He's probably gonna be mad at me for posting the video I posted.
Mm,
But there's a clear difference
yeah,
in my husband's voice and Biff L's voice.
yeah,
So that's why I went and found a stream that my husband was on and a
yeah,
stream that Biff was on and put them side by side so everybody can compare them. My husband's younger than me and Biff
yeah.
is much older than me. I don't know how old Biff is, but I know he's older than me.
Mm. I
My
haven't.
husband's younger than me. I married a younger guy.
He's like, I'm gonna guess 30 something, maybe.
No, he's in his 40s.
Okay, okay.
He's only 2 years younger than me,
Oh, okay.
but he's younger than me.
Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
And also, my husband's never had prostate cancer.
Mm. Yeah, that would be horrible. I couldn't imagine that. You know.
My husband's never had any medical problems.
Well, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's two different people.
Yeah,
I'm not married to Biff. I'm
yeah,
married to my husband, who has nothing to do with YouTube. He doesn't even know who all these people are.
yeah.
He doesn't get on here. He got on my stream a couple of times because he wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, cause I remember you did like the back and forth, like husband and wife. I mean, you know, just talking to you, like from where he was at. You know, that was cool. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, he got on my streams to talk to me.
I mean, I talked to him a couple times on the live stream. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Their accents aren't even the same.
Yeah, I know they sound different. You know.
My husband has a Texas
Yeah,
accent, and Biff, I don't know where he's from, but
yeah.
the accent to me sounds like either North Carolina or Virginia,
I don't know. Yeah, it's
somewhere
possible.
over there. And my husband is Texas. It's a
Yeah,
Texas accent. My husband's voice is deeper.
yeah.
It's just wow.
I know.
I just don't understand why anyone would think that Biff L is my husband.
Mm.
On top of that, Jason,
Yeah,
Biff L used to make memes and videos about me 5 years ago
yeah.
or
I
4
remember.
years
Yeah,
ago in 2020
Mm.
because he didn't like me back then. He
Wow.
used to make videos about me. So why would my own husband make videos about me?
Yeah.
Derogatory videos. He wouldn't
No.
because it's not him.
Mm.
In fact, that Facebook group
Yeah.
that Biff L runs,
Yeah.
the original name of that was something about Pandora, and it had my picture, Miller's picture, and Pandora's picture on it because it was a group about the three of us.
Oh wow. See, I didn't know that.
The original YouTube drama Facebook page was called something else about Pandora. I don't remember. Maybe it was called The Curse of Pandora.
Oh really?
The
Wow.
original Facebook group was called The
Yeah.
Curse of Pandora. It had a picture of Miller with a straitjacket on. It had
Oh
a picture of Pandora on it, and it had my YouTube channel avatar on it
yeah. Oh wow. I know
because
that
the
was like.
group was about the three of us
Yeah. Was
when
that
it
way
was
back in?
first came
Yeah.
out.
Well, like 2019, whenever like how we introduced you over there. Remember, you used to be on the live.
Uh-huh.
And stuff? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So Biff used to come after me all the time. I've gotten my time with Biff
Yeah.
with him coming after me.
Wow.
I don't even know how we started talking to each other in a friendly way.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It just happened.
Yeah.
I guess because I joined the group and started
Mm.
snooping around,
Yeah.
and one of us messaged the other one about something. I don't know.
Wow. I don't know.
I wouldn't say we're friends. We
Yeah.
just chat occasionally.
Yeah. We get along. Let's say you get along, maybe.
Yeah.
He's got bigger fish to fry with a whole bunch of other people, anyways. You know what I mean?
Um,
Yeah. But no, I saw that they put like the. I wonder where Bill went to though. I mean, because he went. They put the video up. Well, edited version of that call. I just want to make sure Heather says it's okay for me to post. I don't want her to get
yeah.
mad.
I think that's it's good that you want to check with her because you
Yeah.
don't want any copyright issues.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in that the second phone call you made
Yeah.
when you were asking her how you could get a clip of that for your
Yeah.
channel and you were telling her how big your channel was, she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, just go buy my membership and you can clip it and use it."
Okay.
She said something like that.
Yeah, I just want to double check. I
Oh,
would double check
definitely
that.
double check.
Yeah, I'll do like a countdown video, and that why because it wasn't the whole thing. It's just the Miller stuff, whatever. But I got the
Uh-huh.
whole thing on there. Yeah, it was cool though. I mean, she's really nice, so you know. But I
Yeah.
didn't know. I'm not used to doing Skype. I haven't done Skype since 2016. I kind
Yeah.
of like got rid of it, and I guess I added it, but it's just to call her up, and that's it. You know. And it was weird
Uh-huh.
because she called me back. I was watching a movie, all of a sudden, like a little square in the middle of the screen, like do 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 do. That sound that Skype does, you know.
Uh,
And have you noticed that Discord is making weird sounds for Halloween?
no, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, if you try calling somebody, it makes a weird sound like ooh, or like
Really?
if you get that whistle, it sounds like a bunch of like stuff falling on the ground or something. It sounds weird. I thought it was my
Wow.
computer, you know. It just sounds bizarre though. I mean, one time it came off and scared the crap out of me because I wasn't expecting it, you know.
Are the alerts different too?
Uh
Or just the phone calls?
Well, no, the alerts when you get the whistle sounds different, you know.
Oh, okay. I did hear that the Discord alert sound was different.
Yeah,
Like it had an echo or something to it. I was like,
yeah,
I thought something was wrong with my computer.
yeah. Me too. It
I was
sounds
like, why
really
is
weird.
this echoing in my ear?
Yeah, it's so strange. And then the call is weird too. It's like I don't know. It just makes it think it's like it's off or something. I think it's just. I think you said they changed for holidays or something.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know they changed for holidays. I haven't been on any Discord calls, so I don't know. I didn't know.
Oh,
Now I feel
yeah.
like I should just call someone on there just to hear the ringtone and then hang up on them.
Oh,
Hi, Mayor. Hi, Sod.
I thought, yeah, yeah. I get the joke. If you read the whole thing, it's you know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, man, Ed Fecal, man, Ed Fecal. Yeah, get out and vote. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mayor. That's so funny.
Uh-oh, we lost Jason. I love those kind of names. That's hilarious. Thank you for coming in and putting a smile on my face with your funny names.
Yeah, sorry, I hit the wrong dang button. I hate that though, because you went to move it, and then you hit like exit or like the hit little X on there. Yeah. Oh, it did it again. Or no, I'm still there.
Yeah.
Weird.
You would think this time of night your signal would be perfect because
Yeah.
nobody's up this late at
Yeah.
night except for us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but you know,
I
I mean,
really should be asleep. I just got really upset
I
earlier.
know you did. Oh, this might
I
make you
shouldn't have
laugh.
even looked.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
in bed. I was watching that show, minding my own business.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, turn on YouTube, turn on YouTube. I go look, and
That's
wow.
the same old crap. Yeah,
Yeah.
same old crap.
Well, and the messed up thing about it is Jeff knows that's not my husband.
Yeah.
He was in a Facebook group with Biff before I even knew of those people,
Yeah.
back in like 2017 or whatever, during the Art Bell Heather Wade days.
Yeah.
I didn't even know any of those people. So Jeff has known Biff longer than I have.
Wow.
He knows that's not my husband. He knows it.
Mm,
But he doesn't say anything. He just agrees with Phil.
yeah.
Definitely because he's a shit stirrer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to start
Well,
talking
it's
about
okay. No,
this.
it's okay. Oh, Mayor Ed Fecal because fecal matters. That's clever. It's a like fecal
That
matters.
is funny.
Yeah, that's clever. I think I know who that is, but let's see if I see a message on. I don't have Facebook open. I have an idea who that might be.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty funny. Yeah, I'm just a guess, so but I think it. Yeah, those two people. Yeah, that's funny though.
I'm sorry.
It's
I didn't
okay.
mean to start bitching about that.
Well, it's okay. I mean, it's easy to do it. I mean, I mean, I know they have nothing else better to do, and they said like they take notes and stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't listen to live stream to take notes and stuff, especially if I don't want to listen to what they're saying. A lot of stuff just puts me to sleep over there.
Yeah.
It's just boring.
I don't even talk about them. Well, I am tonight.
Yeah,
I made a comment on Biff's
yeah,
post this morning, I think. Or
yeah,
was it last night? I can't remember.
yeah,
I made a comment on Biff's post and uh, was just speaking my opinion that Phil's falsely accusing everybody of being some channel or being involved with some channel that nobody knows anything about.
yeah.
And it's bullying because he's using bullying techniques
Yeah,
to try to get people to talk, threatening to swat them and call the
yeah,
police, file police reports.
yeah. It's not
He's
cool.
threatening to do stuff to people that aren't even involved with
Yeah.
anything. They
Yeah.
don't know who that is. They don't know anything about the channel. They're just as shocked and upset about it as they are.
Yeah,
I don't want people's info being doxxed all over the
uh,
place either.
no, I won't either.
I don't know who it is. I have nothing to do with it, and Biff's not my husband. And you're bullying me when you threaten to swat me if I don't tell you who Rainbows is when I don't know who it is.
Exactly.
That's bullying.
Yeah. I don't understand it at all. You know what I mean? It just gets so old though, and then I guess he had a clip. He said something about Glowy too. I don't know when that was taken. I don't know when that was said. That the clip that Biff had about Glowy.
He's picking on everybody
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he doesn't like.
Yeah,
And if he doesn't like you, then he falsely accuses you of being the Rainbows channel or knowing who it is.
yeah.
And nobody knows.
I have no idea.
I don't want people digging through people's Facebook and
Yeah, it's
posting
not
their
cool.
pictures all over. It's not cool.
Nope, not at all.
It's not cool posting people's phone numbers. I don't agree with anything going on with that channel.
Yeah,
And it does piss me off and creep me out.
so it is creepy though. Very much so.
I didn't like it when it was happening to me.
Yeah, that's not cool. I know it sucks because like you get upset and then you can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, I was in bed about to be asleep.
I know.
My phone went off, so I went and looked. And now I'm wide awake. I was tired. I'm not anymore.
Oh no. I slept some. I was gonna go live early and I just slept. I was gonna watch that new movie. What's it, Franco Frico or something like that? It's supposed to be like it's from Shout Factor. I didn't know Shout was making movies, right? And the throwback to like movies from like '86, like Ghoulies and Gremlins and stuff, with like puppets causing havoc and stuff. It might be interesting. I got that on. I gotta watch that and see how that is. It might
Yeah.
be good. I think you'll like. I think you'll like Terrifier. You know, they said like because I mean a lot of that stuff like pulls no punches, but they said like he said a thing. There's one thing that he wouldn't, one line he wouldn't cross. So because talking about like taboo stuff, like with kids and stuff.
Yeah, usually they stay away from killing kids
Yeah.
and killing animals
Well, I
and
mean,
clones.
I'm not. It happened to this one, but like he said, he wouldn't show it being done. It's done off camera, and then you might
Uh,
see heart attacks and stuff. But he wouldn't. It'd be too. Oh, what do you call it? Off-putting. You know what I mean? Show.
it is off-putting. I mean, when The Walking Dead did it,
Yeah,
and I mean, of course, they didn't show the kid being shot either,
yeah,
but you knew that's what was happening
yeah,
because they cut the camera and
yeah,
then you hear the gunshot
yeah,
and then she's gone. Um, I really hated that episode.
yeah,
Like, that was just a horrible, sad,
yeah.
and depressing episode. It was called Look at the Flowers.
Is that the one where the girl comes out of the barn?
No,
Okay, I was seeing that yellow little girl coming out of the barn. I probably might have seen it though, but I've seen the episodes. I haven't watched in such a long time. Because it got to the point where, like, if the bad guys didn't have the upper hand, it wasn't as interesting now. Because I like Negan a lot, you know?
the Look at the Flowers
Yeah.
episode is right before they go to Terminus. And
Okay.
Terminus was that place that they would have you come in, but then they would end up locking you up and killing you.
Oh, okay. I did see it then.
And then Carol showed up and blew the whole place up.
Oh, okay. I did see that. Did you?
Yeah, so like a few
Oh,
episodes before that one, Carol is out in the country with these two little girls
yeah,
that are sisters,
yeah.
and the older girl did something that caused the younger girl to turn into a zombie.
Oh, wow.
I can't
Okay.
remember what. I think they were like trying to talk
Yeah,
to the zombies and
yeah.
play with them and stuff. And then Carol was watching this girl and thinking that she was psychopathic, like a Ted Bundy
Yeah,
type personality. So she killed the girl.
yeah.
The girl wasn't a zombie or anything. She just took her out to the field and told her to look at the flowers and shot her.
Okay. I think I did see that. I think I did see that one.
It's the worst episode ever. It's
Yeah.
just awful.
What about that?
They
Yeah,
just shouldn't have done it.
I know.
They really just shouldn't have done that. I'm
Yeah.
still mad about that episode. It was
What?
bad.
Well, remember how mad they were when they killed Glenn?
Yes.
I almost said Gwen. I almost said Gwen from Bed Glenn.
Oh, people were so pissed off.
I know. That was really a violent episode. That was so violent, though. I was
It
like,
was.
I
I knew who was
yeah,
going to die because
yeah.
I went and looked at the comic book
Oh, okay.
and I figured that they would stick to the storyline. I
Yeah.
was like, well, if they stick to the storyline, it's going to be
People,
Glenn and Abraham.
yeah.
And
People
sure
get mad.
enough, that's who it was.
Then people gonna get mad. And then what else was there? You ever watch like those dark ride videos on YouTube where they go through like those at fairs and stuff? They're cheesy and stuff.
Yeah.
They have something. I would love to go. Like in other countries, they have a ghost train that goes like uphill. It goes like way uphill. It goes and it's different. Have you ever seen those before?
No.
I could send you a video or something like that. It's like it goes like way way up and then goes. I mean I've been in like something like that. The Devil's Den. They had like at Carnegie Lake Park. They have like this big hill you go up and it's like a wall of gum. Like people like stuck their gum on the wall. They have a
We
cage.
had that at the Six Flags over Texas.
Oh really?
There's a ride that had any ride that had walls like that, there
Yeah.
was gum all over it.
Yeah. They
Like
have
the
this.
cave ride,
Yeah.
you'd go into the cave ride,
Yeah.
which is kind of like a dark ride,
Yeah.
but you're on water. It's a little belt thing.
Okay.
Uh, but you go inside a cave, and when you go into the cave, it's all gum up above above you.
That sounds gross, though.
It is.
I mean, that was like a thing that I think they embraced it. Said stick it to the devil. It said infamous gum wall. And it just goes up, and it goes around, and then it goes down, and it's all gravity, and you see all like these little effects and stuff, or like a little animatronics, and it goes really fast, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've been on that one. I mean, I've been on a couple, but these ghost rides, they climb up and up and up and up. It's really neat. And they call them roller coasters too, which I think is kind of clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one that's really sketchy that I'll show you. It looks like, and it's weird though, because sometimes they'll like stop, or you hear them like screech really bad, like I need some work on it,
Uh-huh.
But they have like really elaborate animatronics on the outside, though. I'd love to go on some of those. And some of them have like scare actors in there too. I've never seen that before.
Wow.
Well, that one that there's one that I remember one that came, and then all of a sudden this guy dressed as Pennywise popped out, scared the crap out of me. But you weren't expecting that,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or they have that, or they have I guess there's a place in the Maryland Trimpers or something like that. They have Trimpers Haunted House in Maryland or something. And they have like a couple of scare actors that are dressed like Frankenstein or Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of neat. Yeah.
That is cool.
But I mean, it's more like elaborate though. I mean, like you could see stuff in there, and it's like it had like lots of room in there. If it like really fast and you can't see anything, it'd probably be dangerous to have someone in there.
Yeah.
You know what I like? I like those when they paint those day glow colors. You know what I mean? That really stands out. That's so cool. I love the look of that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And they have a couple of. I gotta send you a couple of those. I think they're neat. It's just interesting to me. And there's some that are loaded with stuff, including one that has like a shark that comes out and like it swings out right at you. That was kind of cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but some of them have a lot of stuff in it, or some of them have like not like a car that goes, but it has like a suspended car that it starts from the top. It takes you around there too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I watch that Carpetbagger channel
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah,
and he's always doing the dark rides.
yeah.
So I always try to watch the ones that are the dark rides because
Yeah.
those are just
Oh,
so
me too.
cool.
Me too.
He goes to some really cool places.
I know that'd be awesome to do what he does.
I know.
And then like, and then I mean, some of that stuff looks too scary. Some of the rides look scary though. Not the dark rides, some of the other stuff.
And I
Yeah.
love it when his girlfriend's with him. His girlfriend's so cute.
Yeah. Well, they were on that. They were on that thing, that one dark ride they had. Remember the Michael Myers that he got behind him on the car?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was hyping up. I think he was hyping up because they were on camera.
Like she gets so excited about certain things, and
Yeah,
it's so cute.
yeah. Well,
Like when
remember?
they go to, she
Yeah.
loves Bucky's.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Bucky's.
They came and visited Texas and went to
Yeah.
Bucky's, and she was so excited to go to Bucky's. And
Oh,
she's
me
like, "Oh,
too.
look, they got this and they got that." And it was just cute how excited she
Oh,
was.
that would be me. That would be me. 'Cause I'd be excited for the channel and stuff. 'Cause I'd love to
Mhm.
go there. 'Cause I remember you're the one that introduced me to that. Because you did a little video and stuff,
Yeah.
And I think there was some guy that ate at Bucky's for like 24 hours. He kind of like he camped out of his vehicle or stuff like that. He'd wake up every so often. He'd go and get something at Bucky's and do a review of it and stuff. Where it'd
Uh-huh.
be like a big snack or something small. They have their own brisket. I heard their own barbecue. I'd like to try
They
it. I think
do.
it's good.
Their brisket's pretty good.
Mm. That place is cool. What was it? Remember Robin Rocks?
Uh-huh.
She went to this one place in L.A. and bought me a couple things of alien beef jerky, which was very nice of her.
I think I remember you doing a review of that.
Yeah. Well, there was 3 different ones, and she's like, burn, baby, burn on that one. It was so hot,
Mhm.
She thought it was funny, but it was cool. I don't know whatever happened to her, though.
She got tired of the drama and
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah, just like Carrie did. Someone
Yeah.
said she came back and did like a singing video, and then she took it down. So I don't know.
I
I
don't
think
know.
the last one was she was on Rita's. I know she was mad at Richard and his wife, and then I guess Richard came up on the panel or stuff like that, and she got mad and left. I don't know if Rita still has that on her channel or not.
This was after Carrie left?
No, this is before that.
Oh.
Yeah, because Robin didn't like
Oh, Robin.
yeah,
I
Robin
thought
didn't
you were
like
talking about Carrie.
no, that's my fault. No, it's Robin didn't like Richard, and then he was arguing with Melly too, and then people said get off that panel, so I left,
Um,
and it turned south like that, It was weird though, but I mean, because she got along with everybody, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, she had falling outs with certain people,
yeah.
Mm. And then like, uh, I guess Super said she came back and did a singing video, but I never saw it. And that was the last time
I
I
didn't
saw her.
see it.
Yeah. And then with Carrie though, I heard like Wingstar. I asked Wingstar, the people ask Wingstar if Carrie's okay, because people really like King Carrie. I always
Yeah. It
and
sucks that she left.
yeah, well, she was saying like, and this is what Wingstar said. Wingstar said like she wished people just thought she was dead, and that because she don't want to come back, which is kind of a little rough, but that's what Wingstar said, because Wingstar talks for I think a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I remember she was on Discord, and then like she had that live stream where like she let some kids or something like that. Well, I guess she talks to a bunch of people, and like she did like a big troll community. She says, yeah, when she's on live with does a live with some other people, I don't know who they are. And she said, yeah, just stay away from them. It's a bad scene and stuff. Because she
Yeah.
does like a bit, and then I guess some people are like really trolling her, put her address and phone number, saying they're going to
It's
send
so
pieces
messed
in.
up.
Yeah. I mean, I was shocked she had him up there though, and it was me and Richard, and then them, and then she went. She stopped the live and took it down. I said, "I'm sorry about what happened." She said, "Yeah, we'll be okay." And then, like about like 4 or 5 hours later, she was gone off everything, off Discord, off YouTube, off everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's so messed. It sucks that that happened.
yeah. Kind of when I first started YouTube, I never had no problems like that. It was like,
You have
uh,
to be careful who you let up on panel because you don't
I
know.
know. I have
I
to
didn't
be
even
careful.
think hacking was possible, but I guess it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they
Clearly,
knew.
they figured out how to hack her or
Yeah.
something.
Well, I don't know if they knew who she was or not. I don't know. I don't know who they were. It was
Someone
just,
said they thought it was just random trolls like coming in and trolling her room. And that's happened before. I remember one time
yeah,
on Pandora's stream,
yeah,
she got flooded. I think hers was those Boit people.
yeah.
Back then they would do those room raids where they
Oh,
would come
yeah.
into someone's chat room and flood the chat room.
It happened to me once.
That happened to Pandora once,
Yeah.
and she had to shut her stream down
Wow.
because it kept kicking her offline.
Yeah.
The flooding
Yeah.
in the chat room was kicking her
Wow.
offline, and she had to shut her stream down.
Yeah. Well, I remember that happened twice to me. Like all of a sudden, like I guess there was some channel that I guess you can look up lives and stuff, and there's some channel like just go in there and wish them happy birthday. And it wasn't my birthday. And a
Uh-huh.
whole bunch of people came in there. Then they kind of left after about like 10, 15 minutes. That's not my birthday and stuff,
On hers, like
Yeah.
this wasn't just people saying happy birthday.
Yeah.
They were flooded. I think they were all running some kind of script, like some kind of chat flooding script.
Really? Oh no.
The chat was going so fast that the mods couldn't even block the people because the chat was flying so fast. It was like hundreds of messages in seconds just flying
Wow.
through the screen. Like everyone was trying to block and they couldn't even get them blocked because it was going so fast.
Dang.
It was really messed up. She had to end her stream.
Oh man, that's terrible. I remember that one time. Well, one guy used to be on. Remember Riley? I don't know if you You remember back in the day that one kid that he had some he's from Canada. He had some I don't know, he had some type of deformity or something like that. Made him look like he was younger than what he really was, you know. I think he
Oh.
was like a couple years older than what he looked like, you know. And then he used to do like food reviews and stuff. I mean, it was a long time since he's been on a panel or anything like that. I think he might say hi or something like that every so often.
Hmm.
Because Richard A asked how he was doing. And I think he has like his own like he changed it in like a hockey type channel, you know, because he's from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time he shared my. I never had something like this. I mean, because usually with me, I usually if the highest I get is like 33, 34 people usually, you know. I
Yeah.
remember he shared my thing on Twitch one time, and all of a sudden, like for like about like it went for like 275 people or something like that, and
Hmm.
it went back and forth like that, you know. No one
Wow.
commented though, but I mean, people were viewing for a little bit, you know, and then like
Yeah.
it went up, and then it kind of calmed down for like 10 minutes. That was kind of cool.
On Twitch, they do room raids all the time.
Oh,
Like
okay,
when a Twitch streamer is ending their stream,
yeah,
there's some kind of option or something that they can push that sends everybody from their room into a different room.
really?
So,
Wow,
like, if one of your friends is streaming or
yeah,
someone you know, then when you end the stream, you're like, okay, everyone, you're going to go to so and so's stream
yeah.
next. And they just push a button and it sends everybody into the other room.
Oh, that's wild. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a good thing or not.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been on Twitch before, just corresponding with some people, but
Uh
I never
huh.
like streamed from Twitch or something. It's like I just don't want to go, start all over again because it's just such a pain in the butt, you know. Well,
Hmm.
even I started a TikTok account, and I was like, it's okay. You know what I mean? I
Well,
gotta stick with YouTube stuff. Yeah,
I was watching someone that was at TwitchCon one
yeah,
year. It was a couple of years ago when TwitchCon was in Vegas.
yeah,
And the guy was live streaming his time at TwitchCon, and he was talking to these guys who were also streaming, and they had really big channels. So those people room rated him,
oh,
and the chat went crazy, just got
oh,
flooded with messages because
yeah,
it was a really big channel that rated this guy's channel.
oh, wow,
This guy is a kind of a small channel. It might be
yeah,
big now. This guy
yeah,
is like really, really networking on
yeah,
Twitch. It might be bigger now. I haven't watched him in a while, but yeah, when they got rated, he had all this like uh notifications that would pop up on the screen every time someone subbed
yeah,
to his channel, and all these people were subbing to his channel, so it was popping up on the stream, "So and so subbed, so and so subbed," and it
yeah.
got flooded.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
Well, I remember like I mean, because like someone like Joey's World Tour has like 500,000 subscribers, right? He'll go live and the
Mhm.
chat goes by so quick. Like, I don't know how you're able to read everything on there, you know?
Yeah.
Or like a lot of the drama channels now, like Bullhorn and Betty or whatever, they might have like between 300, 400, 500 people in there. Because like the drama
Wow.
channels, like, I mean, like the serious drama channels, like, might have like between, like 700, 800 people in there at one time. It's like,
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean
See,
that.
I don't like going to big rooms like that.
Yeah. I mean, you try to say hi, but they usually won't see your comment because there was times like that. Leena did like some. I don't know if it's some. I can't remember what it was. Oh, no! It was like she did a video went viral, and then you'll leave a comment, and then there was like constant comments going on there. It wasn't like a live stream or something like that. And then you put a comment, all of a sudden, like bloop, it disappears because some other people are commenting on it.
Uh-huh.
Because she was like the one that because she got really popular. She went viral because she did like a Justin Bieber type thing. She had like a strange look on her face, and then like she was saying she's talking like she did like she was the overly attached girlfriend, and
Uh-huh.
then she got I guess she got criticized for like making glamorizing stalking though. But I mean, she just played like a stalker on her for not all the videos, but some of them, you know. And then
Uh-huh.
she was actually on the. She actually had a guest spot on the Tonight Show for a few. And she spent a couple days in New York and stuff. She did a video about that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I remember she did like a back in the day. She did like a thing about like a Valentine's Day thing, and then it was like a little 30-second video that I mean, she had like a thing of balloons, and she just did a little poem, and that had like millions of views. I don't know if it's still up there. It's like what's it? Roses are red, violets are blue. Um, it's Valentine's Day. I've been thinking about you. Uh, blood is red, bruises are blue. Don't say no, or something like that. That's what her thing was. You know, it was about stalking and stuff. I mean, it was kind of funny, but this was way back when I first started my channel. And then
Uh-huh.
like she did a whole bunch of stuff like videos that usually did pretty popular. And then she stopped doing videos, and she was really upset. And she was like, or like some people like really have a big channel. They stopped doing videos. They're like all crying and stuff. On it,
Mhm.
she stopped doing videos, and then she came back and did a video like a couple years later or something. You know,
Yeah.
or this one guy like that guy who did Forbidden Foods. He had a big channel. He had a bunch of editing and stuff, and he just stopped. And then he came back. He said, "I was like, oh my god, I did a video saying he's back." He said, "I wish you would have done that. I don't know why I'm coming back." Well, you just did a video. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Most people probably don't remember him, but anyway, because there was like a bunch of people. He like you'll see like waves of people like with food reviews. You'll see like a bunch of waves of people coming through like 2013, and then like new people come in 2014. And 2015, and then it's like there's so many different people I just lost count, you know. And
Uh-huh.
some people just stopped doing videos, you know.
Yeah.
Because I remember my friend Reckless Eating did like a tribute to food reviewers, and I was on it. And then it was like years, like 5 or 6 years ago, and like after a couple of years, he said he just took it down because most of those people stopped doing the reviews and stuff. So I still
Hmm.
stuck with it. It's tough though, you know.
Yeah.
But no, if you get a chance, there's the Haunted House on Haunted House 2. Hopefully, Tubi won't give you any trouble about logging in, but they're both really funny. I think you'll like them.
When I've looked it up, it looks
Yeah.
like it's also on Amazon Prime, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
it is?
check. I'll check
Oh,
there
okay, cool.
first, so I don't
Okay,
have
cool.
to
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
watch
Maybe
commercials or whatever.
now
I
I
haven't
know.
even used Tubi
Yeah,
since that happened. I got so irritated because I had already signed in
yeah,
and registered
yeah,
that I was over 18,
yeah,
and then I go back and I'm watching it on my TV, not through the
yeah,
laptop.
yeah.
So that's why it was a pain in the ass. I was
Oh, I
like,
got.
forget it.
I know.
Because in order to verify your age, I had to
Yeah,
log into the computer and do
yeah,
it. And it's like, I'm trying to be comfortable on the couch
yeah,
and watch a movie
yeah,
on my TV
yeah,
with Tubi.
yeah,
Not on my laptop.
yeah, yeah. Wow. Um, I think you really like it though. It's funny. I mean, the second one they kind of repeat some of the same jokes, but the way they do it's still funny. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And lots of filthy humor in it. I don't know if you know who Mark Henry, that one pro wrestler. He plays. He has a part in the movie too, which is kind of cool. Um, what else was there? I guess there's rumors that there's going to be another scary movie coming out next year. That might
Oh,
be good.
wow.
Yeah,
They
that
haven't
might be
made one
good.
of those in a long
Yeah.
time.
One thing. In scary movie. I mean, in Haunted House 2, the guy was writing all these notes down. It's like. And it's like, and stop making scary movies without the Wayans brothers. Those really suck. He said it in the movie. I thought it was funny.
That is funny.
I think you'll like the movie. I mean, lots of R-rated humor, you know, and lots
Mhm.
of slapstick and stuff, you know. Yeah, it's pretty good. And like I said, like the second one starts off right after the first one ends. I think it's like the second one didn't do as well, but still did okay. And what they did one, did you ever see 50 Shades of Black?
No.
I guess that's their take on 50 Shades of Grey. I should probably watch that one too, if they have it available. That was, I mean, both those haunted house movies weren't well received by critics either. But, I
Uh,
mean, they did well. I mean, and the humor's like really sophomoric, like fart humor, and just dirty humor. And then they made a big mistake in that Student Bodies movie. Remember, there was a part where like that. I think that girl, they were accusing that girl of like being the killer, and then she was in under the sheets, and there was the corpse there, and then they had a blanket under it, and she was in there with the corpse trying to hide, and then you see the guy farting a couple times, and then all of a sudden, like he farts, but the thing goes forward, it doesn't go backwards because it's his butt farting, so it should go backwards, but the thing goes forward. That didn't make any sense with fart logic, because it seemed like it'd be like jet propelled to go the other way.
they probably didn't have much fart logic back then.
No, I don't think so. Fart logic. Man, it's a new term, fart logic.
Yep.
Well, there's lots of fart jokes in it, so I think you'll enjoy that too. I think farts are
Cool.
generally funny.
They are.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing Little Giants, and they did farts, and the way they did it wasn't funny though. Remember that kitty that like you're supposed to be like a Bad News Bears, but with football players, and that one kid that farted, but it didn't wasn't funny. And I heard there's a movie called Thunderpants about like this kid who farts a lot. I have to watch that maybe sometime. It'll
Wow.
be funny, maybe it might not be. I don't know.
I have a Halloween book I need to read this week.
Oh, cool.
Um, it's something about scary underwear or something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's about scary underwear.
Oh, well, I got to do that monster cereal sometime before Halloween hits.
I still have Count Dracula to
Yeah,
review. I
yeah.
haven't done it yet. I need to get some milk. I didn't realize I needed some milk.
Mm.
I haven't looked in my fridge in a while.
Yeah. Well, I usually like eat my cereal dry and stuff. I probably should put milk in it, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. I tried the icy cereal, like those ices you get in the like Hills, like those
Ew.
slushies.
They have icy cereal?
Yeah, it was like it was like a fruit thing, but it had like something that turned it like a frosty. It tastes like it gets cold. It was awful.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if it was just
It
a fruit,
sounds awful.
it was just a fruit thing, but they coated it in something that made it like it made it cold when you bit into it. It's like I didn't like
Ew.
it though. After like 2 or 3 bites, I was like, well, I'm done with that. It got
That
old real
sounds
quick.
awful.
Yeah. Remember I don't know if you remember they used to have like nerd cereal. This was back in the 80s. And
I
like
didn't
one, yeah,
I didn't know that.
one side was like cherry and one side was grape. It was like split like a thing of nerds back in the day. They have like 2 different flavors.
Wow.
I like those things. Those were good, but boy, those were really good. I like them.
When I was a kid, I actually ate my mom liked me to eat healthy cereal
Yeah.
because I had kidney problems.
Oh wow, yeah.
Uh, so I ate this cereal called Total,
I I think I
and
had
then
that before. Yeah,
it's just like a corn flake. It's like Frosted Flakes,
yeah.
but it doesn't have sugar on it.
Okay.
It's a corn flake. Uh, I would put strawberries and bananas in the cereal for
What?
sweeteners.
Good. That sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. So I ate a lot of Total, but occasionally she would let me buy a sugary cereal. Like usually, if we went to the store, I could have one box of kids cereal and
Yeah,
one box of Total,
that's cool.
and I couldn't eat the sugary cereal. Like I had to, that was like
Yeah,
occasionally I would eat
yeah.
it.
Wow.
I had to mainly eat the Total. Yeah, I had messed up kidneys. I almost died
Oh,
when I was a kid from it.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I was on like a special diet
Well, I
and
understand that. Yeah, I
mhm.
know. I used to like Raisin Bran. No one ever. I mean, I was thought Raisin Bran. I love raisins, so
Oh, I loved Raisin Bran.
yeah, it was good. Cheerios
Yeah.
is good too. I love the flavor Cheerios. That was
I
healthy.
don't like Cheerios.
Oh, you
I've
don't like
never
Cheerios?
liked
Oh,
Cheerios,
mm.
but I liked Raisin Bran
Yeah.
and I liked Total.
I don't think I had Total. I think I had Special K before. I think that was okay. I think
Uh,
not the drug though, but I mean the cereal.
and I would probably like Special K because it's just a
Yeah.
different brand of
Yeah.
cornflakes.
Oh, I
Uh,
like some of that stuff.
but I really liked the kids cereals. Like when she'd let me buy a kiddie cereal, I would always because back then they always had prizes in them.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
I would look for the cereal that had the best prize that week.
Yeah. Well, they don't do prizes anymore. The
Nope.
last time, well, I remember back in the what was it, in the early '90s or like in the 2000s, they had like they had. I don't know why more people don't do it. They have like CDs. I mean DVDs in them. You know.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It was like I can't remember what they had. They had like the kitty ones. Cause I got some of my niece and nephew. I remember getting my nephew. I got him the one that had like the Jackie Chan adventure that had like 2 episodes of Jackie Chan.
Uh-huh.
And I remember getting my niece that had like the Bear in the Big Blue House. It was like 1 or 2 episodes of that, and 1 or 2 episodes of Jackie Chan. And then they had like 2 movies. It was like Muppets. I think it was Muppets Take Manhattan or The Great Muppet Caper. And then it had that movie. What's that one that's called Buddy about like the ape, about the gorilla that girl had in her house with Emma Thompson, I think.
I don't think I
Yeah.
saw that.
Well, both those two. I mean, that was a full movie for free. And then
Wow.
they had like for grown-ups, they had like they also had like Mario Brothers Strawberry Shortcake one. I didn't get those ones for them. And then they had a couple like TV shows ones. They had like Everybody Loves Raymond. They had like
Mhm.
1 episode that had like audio commentary on it. And then they had Mad About You that had maybe I think 1 episode on there. And then they had like Barney Miller had 2 episodes, and they had Donna Reed that had 2 episodes on that. I remember getting the Barney Miller and the Donna Reed one. But they don't have stuff like that anymore, you know?
No.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, they would put the prize in the cereal, mixed
Yeah.
up with the cereal. Um, and I guess they realized that could be a choking hazard or
Yeah.
something. Like if it falls into your
Yeah.
cereal and you don't see it and you
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
So then they started putting it on the outside of the plastic packaging.
But this was like right outside like the box, and you see it right, so you know exactly which one you're getting. So that's
Mhm.
cool. You'll have to get a cereal and get like the same DVD, which is cool. I don't think even having a DVD inside a box cereal would work. It'd probably get all scratched up and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I think some of the best cereal prizes. I don't know if anyone will agree with me. They had the wacky wall crawlers in Captain Crunch.
Oh, yes. I
Yeah,
loved those wall
yeah,
crawlers. You would
and
throw
then
it on the wall. It was like some kind
yeah,
of sticky jelly
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I love that thing. That was a huge hit. And then they had like this little thing, like they had 2 different ones. They had like a submarine. And they had a dolphin. I think I got the dolphin one. You put like a little bit of baking soda in it, and you put it in it, and it'll dive. You get wet, it'll submerge to come back up, submerge, come back up. Remember those?
Oh, cool. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that
No.
was. I think they were both in Captain Crunch. I think it was the dolphin that did that. They might have
I
videos
can't even
about that.
remember what toys I got back then in cereal boxes. It was so long
Yeah.
ago.
Well, I mean, those are the only two that really
Uh-huh.
I really remember. You know, if it's something like it has like a memory or something memorable like that, or you know, it was like a really cool type toy that actually people like really used. It wasn't like something that like, oh, that's kind of neat, and then after like 5 minutes you lose interest. But those are kind
Yeah.
of neat, though, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
they used to put cool toys
yeah,
in the cereal boxes back then.
yeah. And then they got Lane with like Cracker Jacks putting like these little
Paper
paper.
things.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
They used to have cool stuff in the Cracker
Yeah,
Jacks box, and
yeah,
now it's just this paper
yeah.
thing.
I think the coolest thing was on Pawn Stars. They had all these little cars. Remember that they had like a big like a frame picture with like little cars from Cracker Jacks on it. I thought that was cool. Like
That is cool.
I know
Wow.
back in the day they have like a little kaleidoscope. You hold up to your eye and you can see it. That was pretty neat.
I remember that.
Yeah, they had a magnifying glass. Uh, I can't remember, but they had other neat stuff. But
Yeah, they had some cool little
yeah,
toys that fit in the little box. Now it's just like some piece of paper with
yeah,
either a puzzle
yeah,
that you fold or a temporary tattoo.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they had I remember they had Bazooka Joe. They got rid of the comic and they just put like little prizes and little puzzles on there. And
Uh-huh.
it's tough to rate on that. It's tough to rate on that glossy wax paper. Anyway,
Yeah.
I haven't had Bazooka Joe in a long time. I used to always like it, but I remember getting a thing. Bazooka Joe was so hard though. It was, oh my god, like break your teeth. And you had to
Yeah.
really, yeah. Oh, you know what? I remember Rocket Fizz. Well, you know what nerds are, right?
Yeah.
At Rocket Fizz, I remember I got some candy called farts.
Hmm.
And it was like nerds, but they were so hard to like break your teeth. I was like, I
Wow.
didn't bite down. I just sucked. I didn't bite down on them after that.
I didn't like nerds because it was like eating little pebbles.
Yeah,
Like it tasted good,
yeah,
but eating all those tiny little candies,
yeah,
it was like eating rocks.
yeah. Well, I
And they
remember.
were a little hard.
Yeah. Well, I remember that was the first time like they talk about a sugar rush or something like that. I felt it eating some of those, like a whole big box of those. You felt like a sugar rush because usually that never happened with me. Well, like a candy bar or something like that. But boy, I don't know something about that. It made like pixie sticks.
Uh-huh.
You started to feel a sugar rush or something. I don't know.
Huh. I never had a sugar rush.
Well, that's what I felt. I felt like I was eating too much sugar back in the '80s. You know,
Uh-huh.
maybe it's. I mean, just with that. I mean, I don't think I felt it after that. Yeah, I remember like I lost a lot of weight when I was in the military, especially in AIT, and I was down like 135 pounds. I go to the movie theater, I sneak in like a bag of popcorn and like a thing of nerds or a thing of runts and eat that. I never gained any weight at all. It was great, you know.
Wow.
And then I started drinking like about like this in the summer, like around November, and then I started gaining it all back. And like, well, that thing
Yeah.
that slows everything down. But it was cool what I did though, you know.
Yeah. When I was younger, I was very active. I
Yeah,
played sports, and even like after high school, when I
yeah,
was in college, I always made sure to take a PE class, and
yeah.
I would work out, and I was waiting tables. I was very, very active.
Wow.
And yeah, back then I could just see whatever I wanted because I was always active and on the
Yeah.
move.
I know it was awesome. Because I mean, it
Hmm.
was like I go to like the chow hall. I mean, that was probably where I was in AIT. That was probably the most active I've ever been, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'd go to the chow hall, and for like dinner, I'd just get like usually I get chili dogs and stuff like that. It was so
Uh-huh.
good, you know. I refrained on getting hamburgers or sausage patties because a lot of times they weren't done all the way through, you know.
Uh-huh.
I remember a couple of times, and I'd be on the toilet all night. It's like, I don't want to do that, you know.
Wow.
Or maybe I was losing weight and stuff. I don't know. I was just letting a lot of stuff out. I don't know.
I don't know.
'Cause it's
I
like,
I was all muscle back
yeah,
then.
I
Like
was.
I even had muscle on my stomach. Like
Wow.
those abs that you
Yeah.
want, like a six pack. I had a
Yeah.
six pack of abs on my
Oh,
stomach.
wow.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, with me, it's like I came in and I started gradually losing weight. And it's like this after 6 months in the military, you lose so much weight that they have an offer where you could like change your clothes because you lose so much weight, you know, your clothes won't be so large and stuff, and you
Yeah.
can get extra clothes. And that's what I did, after 6 months, because you go through a big weight loss period,
Yeah. With basic training's a lot of exercise. You're
Oh
definitely
yeah,
gonna lose
it
a lot of
was,
weight.
yeah. And then they noticed something I never noticed before. They said like you're getting so healthy, you start like when you go pee, it's clear, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's was first thing I ever noticed. I never noticed that before. That was weird, but. Well, I never noticed it. Well, I didn't want to notice it if the drill sergeant would have said something. You know what I mean? It seems like you're starting to get clear. There's less impurities, so that means you're getting healthy and stuff.
My pee's always clear.
Really?
I drink a
No,
lot of water.
no, I do. I love water. Water's good. Yeah, I'm a big water fan.
Yeah.
But I think you'll like those movies. You'll let me know if you what you think. I guess see if I can find 50 Shades of Black. It's supposed to be like a version of 50 Shades of Grey. See if it's going to be any good. I don't know. Some of those don't get like the critics like didn't like either one of them, but they were like really funny. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I still got like a half hour to watch of the Haunted House.
Critics never like those movies.
Yeah,
They don't. Most of those movie critics just don't even have a sense of humor.
yeah. Well, I know Cisco and Ebert loved Airplane. They love that. You know.
Mm,
They were complaining about like the scary movie. They said it was death by penis, and like that was funny though. I'm surprised they got away with it. It's so dirty though, you know,
uh-huh.
because a lot of times it's like I guess like I said, Jack Valenti didn't like a lot of those horror or slasher movies, so he would threaten to give them an X if they didn't cut out scenes and stuff in them. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it was messed up. But I couldn't believe like well, they would. Wes Craven said like a lot. He got to start like in adult films, kind of, you know, doing
Hmm.
them, you know, not being in them though. And then I was weird that he said he was going to make that Last House on the Left a dirty movie, but he changed it. They told him just make it like a horror film.
Yeah.
Hmm. That made a lot of money too. But the weird thing is, I remember like Cisco and Ebert. You know, Roger Ebert said the worst movie he ever saw was I Spy on Your Grave. But he liked Last House on the Left. It was pretty much the same type plot, you know.
It was definitely the same type plot with
And he
just a
liked,
little bit of a story change.
yeah. I mean, he loved that one, but he hated I Spy on Your Grave. It's like it's the same
That
thing.
doesn't make sense.
No, I know. I mean, because I was like,
And both of them are really good. It's not like one of them sucked and one of them didn't.
no,
Both
I
of them are
know,
good. So if you like one, you should like the other.
yeah. But they were saying like they were saying how much like I Spy on Your Grave hated women, but the woman was the hero. Like after the first 40 minutes, she was the hero. She got revenge on all the guys, though. So I mean, that was a good thing, though. You know,
Yeah,
I don't,
definitely.
yeah, I don't know. I
That's
mean,
not a woman hater movie. That's a
yeah,
woman empowerment
I
movie.
know. I mean, but they were saying
She
like,
went and got
yeah,
revenge on all those
yeah.
guys.
Well, they said like, because they were like, they did there's an episode. If I see it, I'll show it to you, Spoof. That's how I found out about Cisco and Ebert. It's like in this, like summer of 79, 80s, they had a show on PBS sneak previews. And it was like I got home from school. It was like 2:30 in the afternoon. It was like early dismissal or something like that. And they had an episode like 2:30 where it was like the female's always the victim, where they showed like clips of movies like Halloween, Friday the 13th part, the first one, right, and then like Don't Answer the Phone, The Boogeyman, uh, and some other ones. And he even said like The Howling was a slash film, which it wasn't, because they even get their own movies mixed up, But they didn't have
Yeah.
a name for it. They just called these thrillers. That's how I found out about it. And they said that these movies hate women, and they said the worst offender was I Spit on Your Grave. But no, that woman got revenge on all those guys. 'Cause I remember seeing
Yeah.
it. Well, I didn't rent it till way later. I mean, they had like Wizard Home Video had like that uncut 104-minute version of I Spit on Your Grave. I watched it. It's like, wait a minute, the girl's the good guy in this one, and they lied to me,
Yeah.
or they lied.
That's definitely not a woman hater movie.
I know, but I mean they said because the original title was Day of the Woman, and it flopped.
Well, I
And
mean, and a lot of those most of those slashers aren't women hater
yeah,
slashers
yeah,
because they killed men and women in the
I know,
slasher films.
yeah.
They don't just kill women.
Well, I mean, I'll send you the episode. It's pretty interesting to see. But they said like these movies hate women, and that's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this movie.
It's not even true.
I know. And a lot of times there's a female that kills the guy too at the end, or the
If
female.
they hated women, then why would there be a woman at the end that survives every slasher film?
I know.
Well, I shouldn't say every, because
Well, not every.
sometimes they
Yeah.
put a twist in there and they
Yeah.
kill off the final girl just
Yeah.
because they want to be
Yeah.
different. But the majority of the slasher films, the one woman lives at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
If it was a woman hater movie, then a man would win at the end, not
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember, I'm a big fan of Maniac, the Joe Spinell movie, and
Hmm.
also the Elijah Wood one too. And the women got back at him because they came back to life, and the man they ripped his head off like they did in
Yep.
Day of the Dead. Because Tom Savini did the effects for that one too.
Hmm.
I guess that I think Gene Sisco did like a whole thing saying like they want to ban this movie for being too violent and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that caused a big uproar. Like Silent Night, Deadly Night caused a big uproar about Santa Claus. But I don't see anyone protest that movie where I was at. I just heard about it, and it just played the Westbury Plaza, and it just played it. It was gone after like a week or two. I think they pulled it out of release because so many parents were complaining about it.
Wow.
You know, and then I didn't see that till like a year or so later when it came out on home video.
Well, why are parents watching it if they're so worried about?
Well, I mean, they were saying it's the
Like, if
Santa
you
Claus.
don't like the movie, then
Yeah,
don't go watch it. Why do
yeah,
you have to make a big deal about it so other people can't
yeah.
see it?
Well, what they saw there was a Santa Claus killer, so they protested the movie, right? And they said, I mean, in that thing about like the thing of Slash, they told these two women, they said, "Well, our goal is to get this movie out of release and destroyed because they had a Santa Claus killer in it." These
That's
two,
ridiculous.
I know that's how it was back then.
Just don't watch it.
Oh my God, there's a video on TikTok that went viral about this woman who hates horror films. And then like they're doing videos about her too, like saying like, why don't you want to watch nice things and stuff like that? Why are you watching these awful horror movies and stuff?
Well, there's a lot of people like that.
Oh,
And that's if people don't want to watch horror movies, that's
yeah.
fine.
Well, I mean, it went like viral.
Everyone has their thing for movies that they like.
Well, I know this one girl, Dice Rotten, who's like in the horror movie community, right? She,
Uh-huh.
she even had Cody Leach on there, which I was surprised because he's a big channel. And she
Uh-huh.
like only had like 1,000 subscribers, but she had Cody Leach, who's like a big a couple 100,000 on her panel, which surprised me. But they talked about like I asked if she could send that video of that lady from TikTok. She did. I was like, she probably hates heavy metal too, and yeah, she said she probably does. Or like it's like I can send you a video for that too. It's interesting, you know. It's like why don't you guys want to watch something nice? I mean, because like they said, like if sometimes they're like people on like looking for something to watch horror movies with, and if she saw it,
Mhm.
she's like, ew, 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 ew. No, if you want like horror movies, you're not going out with me, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, but it went viral, I guess, and people were complaining about it or something, you know,
Yeah.
or just
Well, some people don't want to be around that.
yeah,
A a few weeks ago, so I've been going to church with my
yeah,
mom on
yeah,
Sundays,
yeah,
and a few weeks ago we went to church, and we're
yeah,
going to the same church that my aunt goes
yeah,
to. And so afterwards, we're all going to lunch, and we're
yeah,
going to this Mexican restaurant, and this this older couple that's friends with my aunt
yeah,
came with us.
yeah.
They also go to that church, and the restaurant had like a 6 foot tall statue of a sugar skull
Oh wow,
skeleton,
yeah,
like a traditional one from Mexico.
yeah, with different
That was,
color, yeah.
yeah, that was like a 6 foot statue. It was for Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
And the woman was scared of it.
Oh wow,
Like she would get chills and goosebumps on her arm looking at that statue. She was scared of it,
oh
which surprised
yeah.
me, but I guess she's just really into church or something.
Wow.
Every time she
Well, that
looked at it,
happened.
she'd be like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
It was really
Oh,
funny.
that's cool. I mean, sometimes it's funny, or like sometimes something will happen. I remember
Uh-huh.
you like there's the that like you laugh or something like that. You know.
Yeah, I didn't laugh. I wanted to, but I didn't. Um, she's like an 80-year-old woman,
That yeah, she probably
so
got mad she left. Yeah.
yeah. So I was respectful.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
But
that's
in
true.
my head, I was like, wow, I can't believe someone's scared of a Day of the Dead statue.
Yeah. Wow.
It was a
Something that
Mexican
happened.
restaurant, so it was
Yeah.
just something they had there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it happens sometimes,
Hmm.
Or like sometimes the people like, because they had like a list of scary movies, and what's that guy from The Amazing Race? You remember him?
Which guy?
The guy who hosted The Amazing Race back in the day. I don't know if he still hosts it.
Oh yeah, is it Phil Hogan?
Maybe.
Phil, I can't remember. I know who he is. I watched that show. I can't believe I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Is
well,
it Phil Keegan?
maybe I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've watched it. I used to watch those shows like
Yeah,
a lot,
Phil
and I kind of like
Keegan.
stopped it. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think, and he was talking about movies that scared him. And he said like the scariest movie he ever saw was the original Planet of the Apes. Like
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, Phil Keegan.
Okay. So I think the thing with the whole thing with the apes and the way the mouse moves freaked him out though. I mean, there's always like little things that people are scared of.
So when I was a kid, I thought Planet of the Apes was dumb. The
Oh
TV show came on PBS, and my
yeah.
dad liked to watch it, and I thought it was dumb.
Oh,
Like it
I
was so
loved.
cheesy.
Oh, I loved that show as a kid. 'Cause I remember watching the Charlton Heston one, and then it was like they had the show on CBS. When it was like Monday to 8 o'clock. I was so mad because they didn't show it one time because Richard Nixon was on. I was like, I don't want to see Richard Nixon. I was like in kindergarten when I came on. I love that show. I love that
I
show. And
thought it
what?
was dumb.
Well, it's okay.
For some, they view Halloween as a satanic holiday. That's true. And yeah, this church we're going to, they're very against Halloween.
Oh yeah.
They said it. I didn't go to church today because I had some stuff I needed to do
Oh
at home. Um,
yeah.
so I didn't go today. But last Sunday when I was there, the
Yeah.
preacher was talking about how evil it is that people have all this stuff in their
Yeah.
front yard. And I was just thinking, like, man,
Oh
I need to get a new sweater for when it gets, because it doesn't get cold enough here to wear like
yeah.
a heavy coat.
Yeah.
So I have this knit hoodie that I wear in the wintertime, but it has a skull and crossbones on the back of it.
Yeah.
And I can't wear that to church.
Oh no, definitely not.
So I've got to
Yeah.
find a new sweater. And I just love this it's a knit hoodie. It's not sweatshirt material.
Yeah.
It's like yarn or something. And it's gray and it has a skull and crossbones on the back of it and a
Wow.
skull and crossbones on the sleeves.
Well,
I was
you
like,
could.
man, I can't fucking wear that to
Yeah.
church because
I know.
those people get the chills and get
Yeah.
scared about
Yeah.
it.
Well, you could say you like to show Jackass, but I don't think that helps because they have the skull and crossbones. Yeah, I don't think they like that show either.
Yeah, this church has a fall festival.
Yeah,
Because when I was
that's
there
cool.
last weekend, they're like, we
Yeah.
need volunteers for the fall festival.
Well, this one guy, Mayor Swope or something like that. He was going to do
Uh-huh.
something like, I mean, this was a couple years back, and we were going to go, and then I don't know, something happened, we didn't go. But he was going to show like a thing of like horror movies at the church, and it was going to be the very first movie was going to be The Exorcist. And I guess a bunch of people complained, and he ended up playing like Halloween or something like that. It's going to be Halloween and Friday the 13th or something like that at this church. But he was going to play The Exorcist. I guess a bunch of people got mad about it. That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I remember going to there's this guy that's local who's into like paranormal, and I remember there was something there was like this little church on the hill, which is like a restored church. I don't think there's any denomination or whatever. They have like a coffee house or something like that. And I remember going to a couple like Halloween things, and they had like this one orchestra group. I mean, it's really small, like three violins, and they were playing like different songs, like the theme of like Alfred Hitchcock or Twilight Zone or Dance Macabre. It was pretty cool. It was fun. And they had one time they had like the guy with the paranormal. He showed a movie called "There's Nothing at the Bridge," which was like about the Gudgeonville Bridge that got burned down. That was like say it was haunted and stuff. And they actually showed. He was charged like $3. I took my sister to it. It was no big deal. And then like they had that. They had free snacks, and then he showed like after the movie, he was there for like another 2-3 hours showing like stuff of Ghostbusters that he was on, and that was
Mhm.
all in the church.
Wow.
There wasn't that many people in there. There was this one girl that recognized me and wanted to do like, she said there was some like interview or something like that she wanted to do with me or something. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if I could find that on there. I can't. I forgot her name. She was friends with Alex Wilson, who did that one movie, and then Alex Wilson kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened to him either. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just weird because it's. I tell you, if you go back and watch your old videos, you'll see all these people like, wow, whatever happened to these people? You know.
Yeah.
You see people like big subscribers, all of a sudden they just you don't see them anymore. Or it's like a bunch of people that you know, and then they get replaced by a bunch of different people. You know.
Mhm.
And sometimes you'll see people like the son of Victus. He's been like with me since 2013. It was great, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been with me for a long time, and he's been on like some of the panels before. And but he's usually busy. He does animal rescue though, and he's all over the place, you know.
Mhm.
And that's something else. Trying to think. Like I said, like I said, both haunted house movies are really good. I like Terrifier. I liked. Like I said, the substances floored me. It was really good. Whole bunch of other movies that are really good I saw. Um, I gotta go back and watch Strangers Chapter One. 'Cause I started watching. That's when Heather Wade called me back, so I went
Yeah.
over there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's all right. I like the original the best.
yeah. I think they're gonna do a second one. They made money. I of the director Rennie Harlan. You know, he directed.
Mhm.
He was the one that directed Nightmare on Elm Street Part Four, and he directed. I think his first movie is called Born American by these guys that go across the Russian. I don't know, like the Russian borderline or they were drunk or something. They get captured and stuff, and they try to get out or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. And then he did like a very, you know how like they have like weird niches of like horror films and stuff or weird subgenres.
Yeah.
And he did the movie Prison, which was like I think one of the very first haunted prison movies. You know, and I think that had
Yeah.
Tony. I think that might have been Tony Todd's first movie. I think, but I can't remember. That's really good. And then like he did The Adventure of the Ford Fairlane, which I love that movie. People hate that movie. The Dice movie with Dice in it.
Yeah.
He was the very first one that was the victim of political correctness because that's something I never seen before, right?
Uh-huh.
I know, like I mean, because people were protesting that movie and stuff, and then it flopped really bad. And I saw it. I didn't see it till a little while later, and that like people like vandalizing it, and he was on Arsenio Hall, like saying like people were trying to take him down. He started crying on the show. Dice did, you know.
Uh-huh.
It was weird, and there was like a. I remember like in Germany, a tape was going around. It was like it was called Diceman Cometh. It was on HBO. It's like he started doing like all that Hickory Dickory Dock and stuff humor, and then there was like this big thing that said the decline of West civilization because of what he was doing and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
and people freaked out. You know. it was just weird though. Because I seen him all over the place. He was in like a ton of different shows, and he was in a movie called Casual Sex, which is really good. And he played a character like Dice called the Vin Man. And now he was funny in that. People didn't mind him in that, but when he did the Dice Man stuff, people were all mad. And then like they had him on Saturday Night Live, and then like that Nora Dunn didn't want to be on the show because of him in it. But it said like no one got along with her anyways, though, because she always seemed like she was kind of mean, anyways. Nora Dunn. I don't know if you remember who she is though, but I mean that's what happened though. And then I guess like Dice did a couple of shows and like he was kind of like kicked out, kind of, and then he's welcome back now. He's like on. He was in that Woody Allen movie called Blue Jasmine. He was in A Star Is Born. He's being accepted back. He's on Cameo too. I don't know how much
Yeah.
charges. He might charge like $200 a video, which is still expensive. But Caitlyn Jenner charged $3,500 for like a 2 or 3 minute video. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason, it's 4:15 in the morning.
Okay.
I have to get up in 3.5 hours.
Well, I hope I helped occupy your time because you said you were having trouble sleeping.
You helped me. I was really upset. I was trying not to cry.
Well, I'm sorry.
And
well, I mean, I hope I helped you calm you down too.
you did.
That's good.
I'm still a little upset, but I really need to get some kind of sleep before work. I have a very busy day tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to plug it again, but I mean, if you're upset, try watch a haunted house. That might make you laugh.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it this late because
not now, because you get some sleep. I might finish watching the second one, and then we'll wrap this up. Finish watching the second one, then go back to bed.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I still have another half hour to watch it. But I mean, it's kind of weird because I thought like, well, I'd go live because I saw your video. I want to watch your video too. I watched your video just by accident because I shut it off just to go use the bathroom. And I looked on there and like I saw you on there. I didn't know that one guy went live. They're probably watching this too. But oh well, it's not that much drama.
I'm not talking bad about them.
No.
I'm just stressed. Like I haven't called them any names or accused them of being people or whatever.
No.
I'm just complaining that I'm tired of people saying that other people are my husband. My husband is not on YouTube. He doesn't do YouTube. He doesn't want anything to do with YouTube.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for shit like this. He's very busy at his job.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember Carla? Well, I mean, she doesn't do lives anymore, but she did a live with she was on a panel with Pink Lady Luck, and I was on there too at like 12 in the morning. Her husband was like, "What are you doing? Why do you go to bed?" or something like that. He said, "What's wrong with you people? Don't you all have jobs or something?" He was like giving people crap because I think she woke him up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how my husband would be. If I woke him up because I was doing something like this, he would be so mad that I woke him up when he has to work in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, he works very hard.
No, I just imagine.
He doesn't have time to be posting shit on YouTube.
Yeah. He seems like a cool guy. I talked to him. I mean, it's a while back, but yeah, he always seems like he's a cool guy, though. I know you said he was mad because of the whole like that big thing like years back, when you were upset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was upset about that.
Yeah.
He was upset about all the doxing that was going on last year.
That's not cool,
Yeah. That's why I don't live stream anymore because of the doxing.
Yeah, I tried to do flavor.
He said if live streaming is what's causing people to dox us, then you need to stop live streaming.
Hi, JoJo.
Hi, JoJo.
My sissy's here. I tried a new flavor of Mountain Dew. I didn't like it. Because my friend Todd was nice enough to say I'm going to drink the whole thing, but it wasn't like zero sugar, but it was, I think, exclusive to 7-Eleven and places like Stripes. You ever hear of
Uh-huh.
Stripes gas station before? I never did.
Yeah, we have Stripes in South Texas.
Really? Wow. Wow. I'd never been to one. And then you talked about that and like Speedway. I heard of Speedway before.
The Stripes
Um,
is in Corpus Christi and Port Aransas and
oh wow.
Padre Island. It's South Texas convenience. It's like a 7-Eleven or a Sheets.
Oh, I'd never seen that. I love Sheets. I mean, but we don't. I've never been to a 7-Eleven except when I was in Fort Detrick, Maryland. And then
Uh-huh.
once we went to Rockwell Hall of Fame, I didn't go in. But they had like a flavor of Mountain Dew. It was called Infinite Swirl. It was like a cross between pineapple and strawberry. I didn't like it. It looked like Baja Blast, and I like Baja Blast, but it was like a strawberry pineapple, which I didn't care for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta put that video up sometime. He's gonna, you know, I don't know. I did a whole bunch of videos ahead of time. I guess there's a new flavor of Talkies. I gotta put that up maybe tomorrow because I'm getting like stuff
Mhm.
from Walmart. And it's like a churro flavored Talkies. You like Talkies?
No.
No, it's like those rolled corn chips. It's like a churro flavored. It was like a sweet flavored one. I guess it came out on the 27th, so I got to do a review of it pretty quick.
I never cared for Takis.
Well, I never heard of them before until like whenever like I first started my channel. I didn't know food review was a thing because I did like movie reviews and stuff. I knew that was a thing.
Hmm.
And there was a guy that Reggae Franco 90 was talking about Takis all the time. I was like, boy, I'd like to try him. And then finally, like a year or so later, I found the Fuego ones at Sam's Club. If I can find Takis, I usually review them though.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. You know?
Yeah, I prefer potato chips over corn
Yeah,
chips.
yeah,
I like tortilla chips if I'm eating
yeah.
chips and salsa or
Yeah.
chips and queso.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really just prefer potato chips.
No, I like dude. Well, they had Takis potato chips too. The Fuego flavor ones aren't too bad.
I like Fritos if they're in chili pie. That's the only
Ooh,
time I like Fritos.
ooh, that's cool.
I really can't stand Fritos just plain, but
Yeah.
in a chili pie, I'm fine with Fritos. That's the
Yeah.
only time.
Mm.
It's the only time I'll eat Fritos.
Well, they have a thing about like they did a thing about nitrogen being in well how much air is in a thing. It's like nitrogen. I guess they put the least amount of air in the Fritos. So believe it or not,
Hmm.
and the most are in the Cheetos ones. Do you like Cheetos?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the crunchy ones. They're so good.
I like both. I like the puffs and the
Yeah.
crunchy ones. I like
Oh,
both.
this one. I know you're trying to go back to sleep. I'm sorry, Spoof.
Yeah, I
But
really
there's
need
this
to go
one
to
guy that was
bed.
okay. Well, let me. I would say, well, you want me just or
There's this one guy that what?
what's that?
What were you going to say about this one guy?
Okay. Oh, there was this one guy that was on the run, right around Erie or something like that, and like this, you know, and then he got caught because he's eating Cheetos, and the dog fingers left the fingerprint tag, and he got convicted for it. Isn't
Wow.
that crazy? Yeah,
Hello,
I
Gordon
that's
Powers.
funny.
Good morning. I have not been to
Hi,
bed
Gordon.
yet. I'm about to go to
Yeah.
bed. I have to get up in 3 hours now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is like two. Oh, I'll let you get going. I'm sorry about the drama stuff. You know.
It's okay. I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason,
I
I
hope you
must
sleep
go to
now.
bed.
Yeah.
I have to
Okay.
get some kind of sleep.
All right, I'll let you go, Spoof. Thank you for coming
Okay,
up. I
you're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Yeah, I hope you had fun. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
Spoof.
Jason.
Bye, Spoof. Okay. All right. Let me get caught up in chat. Maybe I'll wrap it up I want to watch Spoof's video. Spoof did a video. Um, well, okay, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what happened. I'll say it's no big deal. Okay, wait. So let me get caught up in chat first. Okay, Mayor Ed. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. I'm going to see if we go on Facebook real quick. I know. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. I could be wrong though. I didn't go on Facebook. I didn't want to open up too many tabs. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, that's what I figured it. Yeah, I figured that's who it was. I knew it. I saw who it is now. I'm not gonna say. That's really cool. That thing you sent. Yeah. Oh yes, Samara canceled her live stream. I think she was just messing around so she didn't go live. That's really cool. I didn't know they had all this stuff here. That waffle maker is really neat. That's cool. Well, I assume they have stuff like that, or they have like the toasters that can make a print of like Jesus in the toast. Okay, hold on. I had a feeling that was the person that was out there. I knew it. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Okay, let me get caught back up. I do want to open up another thing. Yeah. Hi, Mary. Yeah. Back say hi to JoJo, that Randy mom. Yeah. When do you think of me? Oh, I knew it. Oh, when do you think of me? Oh, think of fecal marriage. Yeah, there you go. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I like those purple. I mean, I got a thing for my sister, right? Is churro Takis, right? And that's brand new. And then I saw it at Walmart, and I ordered from Walmart today. Had those, yeah, Randy. Oh, what's that? The Fuego? Yeah, I had the Fuego ones. Yeah. Yeah, the Fuego ones, I've had like different versions of that too. I had done like the chip versions, the puff versions. Yeah. Oh, and I know my sister does not like oh, night, Gordon. Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Okay, this is what happened. That clever. Yeah, it is clever. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I like that, Gordon. That was really neat. Thank you, buddy. Oh, shit, out. Yeah. Yeah, one guy wants to give tampons to guys or something in the bathrooms, put tampons in men bathrooms. Oh, hi, Pandora. How you doing? Yeah, what happened, JoJo, was like, I guess on Jeff or Scott's, well, Scott's, I guess, panel, Phil kept saying like Biff was Spoof's husband, and then she got mad, and then she did a video about it. That's what happened. Hi, Pandora. I got my sister here. My sister, I mean, you were up early, JoJo. But no, I'm ordering stuff from Walmart, including like the new Talkies, the churro ones. Now today I got like the Ed Sheeran hot sauce review today. So I mean, I'm gonna leave that clear. I'm tagging Ed Sheeran in it. It would be really cool if you respond, but I'm not gonna bank on it. You're not happy about it? Oh, I'm sorry, JoJo. Hi, Pandora. How you doing? Yeah. But like I said, I was reviewing Haunted House and Haunted House 2. I got that movie, Don't Move. I got to watch that, Pandora. I got that available now. I got to watch that movie and do a review of that, too. I got to do a review of that. I got to do the Strangers Chapter 1. I got to do like that Frankie Frico or whatever it was. Yeah. Maybe The Invisible Boy, too, with Robbie the Robot. That sounds good. And then Rita did put like Play Night for Outer Space on her channel. I got to watch it. I have it hooked up. I might try to watch it today and then like do a live video review of it. Yeah, that would be cool. I keep thinking of Don't Breathe, but I mean, Don't Move came out, Sometimes a movie will come out and there's like no fanfare for it, or like word of mouth. Maybe there'll be word of mouth for this movie too. I know you were telling me about it. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do a review of it. I might watch tonight and do a review. Um, I'll probably be on here for maybe another 10 minutes or so. We got 9 people right now, but that's the drama though. And then she was upset she couldn't sleep, and then like she did a video about it. And she came up on panel, and we talked about movies, and we talked about that a little bit too. They were saying like Biff was her husband, and then they've been saying it forever, and she's like kind of tired of it. That's what happened. How you doing, Pandora? Hope you're doing good. Oh, okay. I'll tell you. Oh, okay. I can do that. I gotta recharge my phone anyways. What drama happened was like I guess Spoof was watching something, and all of a sudden she got a phone call. And she said you might want to check out Jeff's or Scott's channel, live stream. I didn't even know he was live. So I was watching a movie. I was watching Haunted House 2. I got finished watching it. And then Phil kept going on about like how Biff was Spoof's husband. And she got mad. She did a video about it. That's what happened. And she couldn't sleep. That's what happened, Pandora. Now I'll call you when I go live again. Yeah, that'd be great. I can do that. Your uploads are never live. I don't know. YouTube is weird like that. I know, like, I don't know why it doesn't get the lives and stuff. Like, or sometimes I'll get a live for someone who went live like an hour ago. I get like a live an hour. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is petty crap. Yeah, but she did a video about she was upset and she couldn't sleep, so she came up. We talked about movies and we talked about that somewhat too. Yeah, it's just a bunch of junk. It's messed up. Yeah, I'll call you from now on if I go live. That'd be cool. I can do that. Oh, I didn't know you were there. Click the bell. Yeah. Well, I know she did click the bell. She did. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't send out notification for everything though. It's weird. But I'll be getting stuff from Walmart in about like 6.5 hours, including, like I said, the new talkies. I got the Ed Sheeran hot sauce coming up. Tingly Ted's. I put down McDonald's French fries. It's like I like hot sauce. It's like a ketchup slash hot sauce. I guess it's made by Heinz. It was made originally in the UK. And it's like a tomato based hot sauce. So that's pretty clever though. Yeah, you can use it for like a cocktail sauce. I got a couple of these seafood snackers or seafood like yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, Pandora. I mean, just what she mentioned. We were talking about movies for the most part. Yeah, she is clicked, yeah. But that's what happened though. It's okay. I mean, I don't think it was anything that was that it wasn't like the worst I mean, I've seen like really bad instances when stuff's brought to the channel, but it wasn't as bad. But I mean, she was just upset, so I went live and we talked about movies and we talked about that a little bit. Hi Jojo. I know you're upset about being up so early. I know you gotta go. You have to work tonight, though. I assume. You know. Like I said, I got. Yeah, I had like a couple different types of Heinz, but I mean, this doesn't even say Heinz. It's like Ed Sheeran on there. But I've had like the ghost pepper ketchup. I had like the jalapeno ketchup and but usually I just yeah, but usually I just put hot sauce with ketchup anyways. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. I did really good. I did really good, Pandora. I did good. Yeah. I think I did really good. Yeah, that's true. Not too much stress and stuff. Sometimes I'll say I'll go live and then I might get tired or something like that. But I like doing these live streams though. They're like, oh hi Super if he's watching. Yeah. A lot of these live streams are good. It's like it focuses on like a movie review and then there's like other chat involved too, but mostly movie review stuff. And like I did a haunted house and haunted house 2. So I saw one of those with my dad. I couldn't remember what it was. It was like because like the Wayans brothers weren't doing scary movies anymore. They did the first 2, and then they I don't know, they didn't want them to. I don't know what happened. They had a falling out, and then they wanted to go like a PG-13 rated route, and they didn't want to do that. They want to keep R rated. And then like 2013, they did a house, which is like a take on Paranormal Activity, and then they did a sequel to it. And the first one, I mean, it made money. The first one, the budget was like $2 million, and it made like over 60 million, which is really good. And then the second one had a bigger budget, had like $3.5 million. It made like 25.5 million. It didn't do as well, but I want to finish watching it. Yeah, you do work tonight. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, House on Haunted Hill was good. I saw that in the remake though. Yeah, House on Haunted Hill was awesome. I'm a big Vincent Price. I know, JoJo. Yeah, that's true. Everyone's getting along. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I remember that's how it used to be too. It's just and I avoid certain channels too. I try to. That also helps. But I don't. I think it's been kind of laid back. Every so often something might get brought up, but it's not like Rick Road Jetsy. Oh, they did. Oh no. Hi, Forrester, buddy. I'm doing okay, buddy. Down for you getting sleep? Oh no. Hope you get more sleep, JoJo. I knew it was you, Mayor Ed Fecal. I knew that was you. I knew it. I just didn't go to Facebook till right away. I knew it was you. Well, I might. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the best way to. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. That's probably the best way to do it, Pandora. It was cool you did a live stream last night. I was on panel. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I forced her. I might. I might go on for a little bit longer, and I'll probably wrap it up. Try to finish watching that movie, and then probably go to bed. You know. You goodness, goodness. But I mean, like I said, if you want to laugh, I mean, Gordon, this is something for you. I mean, you like comedies, right? Haunted House had Marlon Wayans in it, and it's like on Tubi TV, so it's free. It's Haunted House and Haunted House 2, and they're both really funny though. I mean, it's raunchy humor though, but it's really super funny. I think you like it. Oh, awesome! Yeah, check it out, Pandora. Did you ever see Haunted House and Haunted House 2, Pandora? I think you really like it. Because most people kind of forgot about those. They're done like low budget. And they did one about called 50 Shades of Black, which is like a spoof on 50 Shades of Grey. I might watch that too, baby. A few times, kid, you not went shopping 3-4 hours, came back, then we're still taking about the same thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's talking about the same thing. Yep, exactly. Maybe. I think you'll like that movie. Yeah, I remember that. That was good. Well, I think you'll like Gordon. I think you'll like Haunted House and Haunted House 2. I mean, it's R-rated humor, though. I mean, well, Dracula Dead Loving was R-rated because of that crucifix. I mean, not that what do you call it? The part with the nail in the chest. That part. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. I like Young Frankenstein way better though. Yeah, they do. They do. They're still talking about. Exactly. I agree. That's just how it is. Mm. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. I like Leslie Nielsen. Occasionally, he was in a couple of crap movies. I think his last movie was Stan Helsing, and Stan Helsing was awful. That was a bad one. It's not his fault though. Okay, well you'll like that, Gordon. You'll like check out. Okay, check out Tubi TV. You can watch the Tubi TV on your laptop too, right? Check out Haunted House and Haunted House 2. Marlon Wayans stars in it. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen Dan in a bit. It was like 2013, 2014 with Haunted House ones. Yeah. I watched one with Dad on Netflix, but I couldn't remember what it was about. And I couldn't remember if we saw the first one or the second one. I just saw the first one. So I gotta watch. I might end this and just go to bed, and then like later on watch the rest of it, and then watch Don't Move probably, and then do a review of that. And we're trying to watch Strangers Chapter 1, and also that Freddy Freakoff or Freddy Freaked or Freako or something like that. Now, Freddy Freako is supposed to be like made by Shout Factory, believe it or not, right? And it's a takeoff of like movies from like '86, like Hobgoblins, which I hated. More movies like Ghoulies, Munchies, Critters. Gremlins came out in '84. But movies like that, I hated Hobgoblins. I guess they did a sequel to it, but Hobgoblins is awful. That's got to be better than that. I don't know where Nana's at. I haven't seen her. She's probably still sleeping, I guess, because she has like different time frame than we do. Yeah, I might go on for another 15 minutes. I'd probably take a nap. Go back to bed. I think you'll like the movie, Gordon. It's pretty funny. But if you like Porky, you'll like this one. I mean, I like Porky's. I've seen I saw all three of them. I didn't think the third one was. I think the first one's the best one, and then the second one's really good too. I think the third one's kind of a little bit of a disappointment. Yeah, I think it's like. I mean, I don't. Let's see. I mean, let's look at how the Porky's movies did. I don't know if they'll be listed or not. I think Porky 3 was a disappointment. I rented Porky's, the first Porky's. I saw it at a buddy. No, I saw Porky's at a buddy's house, right? Saw it at a buddy's house, and then I remember seeing Porky's 2 on City TV on Canadian TV, and then we rented Porky's Revenge, which is the one I liked the least. Let's see how those did. Let's look them up. But I know Cisco and Ebert hated Porky's. They were saying like it went through the roof there. Porky's was a huge success. Directed by what's his face? Bob Clark, the famous Canadian director. Okay, let's look at Porky's. Porky's film franchise too. Oh, dang it. Porky's. Franchise. Okay, let's look this up. They might have this on Wikipedia, the film franchise on Wikipedia. Or just Porky. Okay, Porky's right there. See how much it made, or the budget and stuff. Oh wow! The budget was between $4 and $5 million and made $160 million. That's pretty good. Yeah. Well, sometimes it depends on what it is. Sometimes it could be good. And no content. Oh, when you were little. Oh wow. Let's see what about Porky's 2. Okay, so that made $160 million. That's pretty good. Okay, Porky's 2 the next day. Okay, so I still like that one. Oh, it didn't do as well. The budget was $7 million, and it was between like 33, almost 34 million and 55 million. It made that much, which is still good, but it didn't do as well. All right, let's look up Porky's Revenge. Okay, that probably did the worst. Yeah, the budget had the biggest budget, 7.8 million. It made like 20.5 million, so that did the worst, But they still made money though. But the first one was the biggest one, Let's see. I mean, now Bob Clark, there's a great movie that Bob Clark did called, if you like Judd Nelson, he did a movie called From the Hip with Judd Nelson being a lawyer. That's a great movie. Kim Cattrall. Oh yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she was on Sex and the City too, and she was the one that played like that the coyote, the woman who howled like a dog and stuff. But I mean, if you ever seen From the Hip with Judd Nelson, it's really good. I want to see how that did. 'Cause I guess people, I know Cisco and Ebert loved it, and I saw it. No one remembers that movie from 1987. Judd Nelson, he played a lawyer. Oh, it didn't do that well. It made like the budget was like 9 million, or at some point $500,000 made like 9.5 million. So it didn't do that well. But it's a good movie though. I don't know why it didn't do better. It gave a score of 30% Rotten Tomatoes. That's crazy. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a great movie. Look at Baby Geniuses. Okay, yeah, Baby Geniuses too. Because those are the two ones he did that kind of flopped. Yeah. Let's see. Baby Geniuses. At 12 million made 36.5 million. That's not too bad. Let's look up the second one. Okay, Baby Geniuses. Okay. Yeah, two super babies. I bet you that didn't do very well. I didn't see that one. I saw the first one. Wow, the budget was 20 million, made 9.5 million. That's not too good. Let's see, it runs in the family. Okay, the sequel to sequel to Christmas Story. I didn't say. Oh well. And see, Christmas Story, it came and went. It didn't do as well. Okay, Christmas Story. Let's see. Bob Clark. Okay. Oh, that did all right. 3.5 million, made almost 20. That's not too horrible. Oh, Samantha, yeah. Oh, I never watched Sex City either. I know she's on the show though. So is Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah, but I mean, have you ever seen that, Gordon? Check out From the Hip. If you like Judd Nelson, he plays the lawyer, and Bob Clark that directed it. It's really good. It's Bob Clark and John Hurt was in it as like the guy. It's a great movie that no one saw. I had a hell of a time finding it. I found it when I was in Fort Detrick, Maryland. I read it. And these guys, like, where'd you find this movie at? And it's like I never heard of it before. They loved it though. You know, could you like get horror movies? They give me hell for getting horror movies. And then the one guy said he got westerns, and then the guy gave me hell because I read the two westerns John Wayne get shot at. You know, I never watched it either. I do want to see that spoof on 50 Shades of Black, spoof on 50 Shades of Grey. I do want to watch that though. See if I can find out where that's at. Let me see. Oh, don't yeah. In all the yeah. Oh, you think of no. You think of Judd Nelson. No, not the no. It's a different Judd Nelson. Wait a second. You think of Judge Reinhold. Oh, Gordon, you think of Judge Reinhold. Yeah, Judge Reinhold, not Judd Nelson. Judge Reinhold. Let me see. What else am I gonna say? That stinks. That's full of farts. I wonder how much Fast Times at Ridgemont High made at the theater. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Wikipedia. Let's see how much that made. That probably did really well. Well, it didn't do that well. $5 million only made like $50 million. And didn't do as well as I thought it did. You know, oh well. Oh. Let's see what else. Let's see how much Tunnel Vision made. Vision, Tunnel Vision, uncensored freaky. Yeah, I mean, let's see what Loose Shoes made. I bet you that flopped. I like that movie though. From 1980. Bill Murray in it. I didn't say. Oh wow. Oh well. I wonder how much the Boob Tube made. Okay, let's look that up. That might not be in there either. The Boob Tube. 1976 movie. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it on IMDb. Trying to look up weird stuff now. I'm going down my own my own. Yeah, the boob tube was like out there. Or see, I can't find it from 79. I think prime time. 70 something. No, not 1960. No, it's the wrong one. There it is. Yeah, 1977. Okay, that's, you got 4.9. That was pretty good though. That's a boob tube. I wonder if that'll be on here. Let's see. Okay, the boob tube. Wow. Okay. 4.1. I like that movie. Colleen Brennan, like, I don't think anyone famous with it. Yeah. Boob tube was great. Close. Let's see. American Tickler too. Then I might wrap it up. Hold on, let me get back to the chat. Hold on. That's Chuck. Yeah, the 1977. That probably did like a big flop. Yeah, 3.8. Wasn't that bad? That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Judd Nelson for the Breakfast Club. Yeah, half the rest, half of the escort count. Yeah, yeah. I see your research. Yeah, you say Judd Nelson, Judge Reinhold. Yeah, I hated. He was in that movie Offbeat, which I hated. I hated Offbeat. Let me look up Offbeat. No, I hated that movie though. I hope it flopped. 1986 film. I hate when he's a cop. Yeah, $10 million budget made like over 4 million. I hated that movie. Yeah, Ron Dream gave that 3.5 stars. They're crazy. That was awful. So yeah, that makes him stay sober. So I think yeah, oh that's okay. No big deal, Gordon. But if you get a chance, look up From the Hip. Let me see if I can find let me go to Tubi TV real quick and see if I can find 50 Shades of Black. It might be there. It might not be. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Tubi TV. Okay. I like Tubi TV. Watch movies free. Okay, let's say they have 50 Shades of Black on there. Okay, let's say 50 Shades. I'll probably fit all the gray ones on there. Of black. Because that's not 50 Shades of Gray. That's no matches. I wonder what that's at. That might be on Plex, maybe. Like 50 Shades. Let's see how much that did. 50 Shades of Black. And see where it's streaming at. Yeah. No, that's a spoof about the 50 Shades of Black. Oh, it did. It made money. $5 million made $22.5 million. That's not too horrible. From Open Road Films, the same guys that did Haunted House. Okay. Let me see, like 50 Shades of Black streaming. Where's the streaming it? Then I might end up wrapping it up pretty soon. Oh, it's on Hulu? Okay, I checked that out. Then it's on Hulu. Cool. I heard things about some people like, some people didn't. You know. Okay, well, it's not on Tubi. I looked that up. Oh, maybe I looked up. Wait a second. Let me look up different. I spelled out 50, and I put 50 instead of 50. That's probably what happened. That's weird. Okay, to be. Wait a second. I put 5. I'll probably wrap it up soon. Get some sleep. Okay, let's see if there's a difference. I typed in 50. Okay. Shades. Uh. Nope. Huh. It must be on. Let's see if it's on the other one. It's on Tubi on Hulu. The Disney Plus. Okay. On Hulu. I'm surprised it's not on there though. Okay. Let's see. Check it out. They got Wizard of the Way. Oh man, I hated those shows. Okay, 50. No. Huh. I don't have it. Oh, do I gotta go to? Do I have to go to 50 Shades of Sharks? Huh. Let me go to Hulu then. I thought I was on Hulu. Go to Hulu. Where's Hulu at? Channels. Hulu. Yeah. Huh. You go to home again. I click on Hulu, man. I have to just do it through Hulu. That makes sense. Okay, let's do it. Nope. Nope. I'll have to look somewhere else. Might be on Plex, maybe. Bye, everybody. Yes, I did. It was awesome. I did. It was awesome. Make sleep a bit. Yeah. Mom. Oh yeah. Yeah. The babes. Yeah. I did it. It's really cool. It's super cool. Night, JoJo. I'm about ready to wrap it up, anyways. But let me see if I can find it. Let me go on Plex. Might be on Plex. Well, it's Plex. It could be on Freebie too. Yeah, open and Plex is a little bit weird. Yeah, open. Yeah, the main thing in open Plex, you have to have a. Oh man. Yeah. Come on. Takes so long. Well, probably because I get things open. I might as well just find this out and then let's wrap it up. Catch up chat wrap the things up. I don't know why it's taking so long to get to Flex though. Okay. Finally. Okay. Let's look up. Okay. Okay, I'm not playing Frankie Frico. 50 Shades of Come on. Yep, it's on here. Yep, okay. Sometime. I'm not gonna kill myself to see it. Interesting when I first saw it, but I mean, why if it's gonna be like funny, I'll watch it if it's funny. Oh, you had fun? Oh, cool. Thank you, Gordon. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll go 250-50. Okay. I want to thank Spook for coming up here. I want to thank everybody else for joining in the chat. Surprised to see my sister up so early though, but I mean, he has to get up in a few hours, and I'm gonna try to get a little sleep. So I hope you had a nice time. Like I said, okay, let me recap. Haunted House and Haunted House 2. I'm going a little past the thing, whatever. Haunted House was like they took off like Scary Movie. They did another horror comedy. And this was based off of Paranormal Activity, right? And it's based off a bunch of cameras in the house in the first one, right? And it did pretty successful. It's really funny. Marlon Wayans is in it, and then there's some other people. It's really funny. I give it like a 9.5 out of 10. It's very funny. It made some money. Not as it had a low budget, but it made a decent amount of money. Both movies did. I mean, this one is the budget was like $2 million. That made over 60 million, which is really good, right? And then the second one, which is not quite as good, but I mean, it's still really, really funny. And it had like more stuff happening in it than just Paranormal Activity. There's like Annabelle and all this other stuff. Maybe I did see that one. It had Jamie Presley in it, and it's really funny. I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. So I'll go 251 this time. So I hope you like this live stream, everybody. Till next time, bye, please. All right, take care, my leader. Good night, bye. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.